that is one. That is just like the amount of licks it takes to get a center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. The world will never know.
Yeah, for real.
Yep. And you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life, Jonathan. Good luck with that.
It's okay. I'm used to being a failure.
But you're
Hush
my
now,
failure,
child.
baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of the Thought Patrol podcast. This week, I am joined by Antony.
Hey, I'm here again.
Yep, Jonathan.
Hello. I have returned.
Yes, and Shawn as well. We have our nice big old family reunion. And Shawn is Uncle Pete, and he's going around touching all the younger kids. So that's good. I'm glad we're all back.
You, baby.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's not bring up any repressed memories. I don't know if any of you have been touched by Uncle Pete, but I don't want it to get too dark too early. We'll save that for later.
Those after hours.
Yeah, after hours.
God.
After hours with Uncle Pete. Oh, yeah, that's not a good start to the episode.
It's story time, kiddos.
Cool. So
No, don't touch me in my no-no square.
not my no square.
No square.
That's my favorite place.
Japanese mosaic kind of fucking blocking the porn out. It's his no square. He's just got a big fucking blurry square.
Oh
Every
man.
Japanese porn to exist
Ugh.
I love it.
has the pixelated no square.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Sounds
I'm
like
glad.
a card that should be in Cards Against Humanity.
Yes.
No square.
I'm glad you guys can join me. Just an update real quick on what's going on with the channel. If you have been paying attention to the channel, we did upload a legitimate Let's Play, because it's actually on a decent system. I did get my computer in, so we are running on much better hardware now. So everything should be just a higher quality, which is nice. So that's good. That's one thing moving forward. We're also going to work on getting a webcam. So when we do record the podcast, you will see everyone that is at the base of operations, which is good old Kyle's house. So we're working on moving forward. It's definitely exciting stuff, and I hope you guys stay with us. But we'll go on to how's everyone's week been? How about you, Auntie? What you been doing?
Okay, so I finally got up to getting that external hard drive for my PS4. So now I've moved all my internal storage stuff on the PS4 to the external storage, except for the save data that's on it. So all the game files are on the external hard drive. I re-downloaded everything I previously deleted to save space on the internal storage onto the external hard drive. Wow, I cannot say that word. So now I can play like Diablo, Elder Scrolls Online. What was the other one I told you
I don't know about
Rainbow Six
ESO.
Siege?
I don't know about ESO.
Well, that's just Wi-Fi.
Your internet is.
But at least I can try now. At least I can try because before I deleted it and I wasn't going to re-down or try to make space for it just so it doesn't work. But now I have plenty of space just to keep it there and see if it, I can do it on like a good day. Because sometimes on a good day, I think my up speed is like, no, my down speed is like 1.8 megabits a second.
I mean, that's not really necessarily the most important thing. A lot of it's bandwidth too. About how many people in your house are pulling on the internet
Apparently
too.
it's fast enough for you to Nova bomb.
Well, yeah.
We're talking about that later.
Never gonna let that down.
We talk about
I'm
that
never
later.
going to let that down.
We will explain that later as we move into our main
Yes,
topic,
we'll
which will be
explain
some of our gaming stories that we've accumulated over the times we played together.
Our fondest memories.
Our fondest memories of stupidity over the past couple of years. So that will be the main topic.
For real.
Oh, look forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
How about you, Jonathan? What you been doing?
Just been going to class and doing stuff with the army and playing Zelda. That's pretty much my day. I'll go to class until noon, come out of class, go to lunch, and then come back to my room, either go to the gym and play Zelda. That's pretty much what my days consist of at this wonderful place.
Well, it's a good thing you got that Switch then, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just killing time until Destiny 2 comes out, and then I'll be back on the PlayStation because I have not touched my PlayStation in like 2 weeks.
Destiny 2 hype.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
It's been sitting underneath my monitor as like a little stand, so
That's
it's
cool.
a paperweight at this point.
Sounds good. Sounds good. How about you, Shawn? How you been doing this week?
I've been okay. The horrible tooth problem is slowly been working its way out. I took some antibiotics to get rid of the infection underneath the tooth, and so like now I can talk without crying and whimpering. As you know, the last 2 weeks have been fairly agonizing. I also managed to get a hold of a Masterpiece Optimus Prime, which I'm very excited about.
Ooh.
So I can add that to my collect. Yeah, it's very nice. And they've also got 2 Masterpiece movie editions, which aren't like the shitty newer ones. They're from like the first movie. They've got Masterpiece Optimus Prime and Masterpiece Bumblebee, and those two, it's like 180 respectively, which is about almost. Well, it costs 160 for the traditional Masterpiece Convoy Optimus Prime, the old school trailer snub-nosed truck thing. That one was expensive by itself. These ones are smaller, but they're still really super nice, and they're adult collectibles, so you can put them up, pose them. They're man dolls. And I'm also very excited because a few years back when I was unemployed, I had to sell a large chunk of my toy collection. I used to have a lot of like anime figures, action figures, Spawn figures, and they were all pretty high value. A lot of them were rare. They were repaints or alts or variants, and I had to sell a lot of them, including my favorite sculpts, because a lot of toys are sculpted by pretty famous artists like Claiborne Moore and shit like that. And I went online and I found a dude that was selling 3 of the high-end Bastard figures for like $70, and I talked him down to like 40. And then somebody bought me an early Christmas gift and basically bought them for me. So now I'm only missing one that I sold from a few years ago. So pretty soon, I will actually have some cool anime-based statues to set up so I can rep my weebness.
Sounds good.
Pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've had my stuff, man. So it's pretty cool to get some of it back. But outside of that, I'm just looking forward to Destiny 2 and either bitching up a storm or enjoying it, or probably bitching up a storm while I'm enjoying it. That seems to be the way we roll.
Yeah. By the way, did you pick up anything for Force Friday? So I know that was a thing.
For what?
Force Friday.
I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. What is what?
It was like
That was
Star Wars
just-
shit, right?
Well, Star Wars toys that they released like a line of like Star Wars toys. So
Disney created Force Friday to sell toys. That is fucking amazing.
yeah,
And also, I should have expected it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know they released like
I
a lot of
haven't
like
seen-
some cool stuff for it. So
Those black box ones are pretty tight. I have the ATST, the Chicken Walker black box. I've got that one. It looks really nice. I was hoping it would come with like a Chewie figure, from
damn.
Return of the Jedi, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. It just comes with an Imperial pilot. But I haven't seen really a lot of this stuff. Like the Millennium Falcon's like $400. So
Jesus.
there's not a lot of Star Wars stuff that I pick up. Just little things. Like I've got a die-cast Vader helmet, which is pretty badass. And the kid behind me was all like, "Oh, well, Kylo Ren." And I'm like, "You mean Krylo Ren?" And he's like, "It's Krylo Ren?" And I'm like, "Yes, just go tell your parents." And then I kind of wandered off.
Excuse me, son. The adults are here, and you like walk by them and pick up like a.
How
like a
dare
Star
you
Wars
mention
toy
his
out there.
name in Vader's presence?
Yeah,
Putz.
yeah. That reminds me. I was playing, or I wasn't playing. I was at work. I saw that because a Steam
So
notification.
you were playing.
No, there was a Steam notification that popped up that said this person is now playing this game, and I read it as I said that. But I was working and I heard these kids like messing around while I was just sweeping the floor because I just do maintenance at Walmart, and it's open 24/7. So there's people that migrate in and out of the store throughout the day, and it was funny because these kids were just messing around, chilling, and I heard one kid. He's like, He's like, no, don't do that. Cause I'm like sweeping toys. He's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And I hear him. He's like, and I hear like a, huh, and I see like one of the fucking kids took a Millennium Falcon that someone had taken out of the box and fucking like tossed it across the store as a Frisbee. Like this big ass like Millennium Falcon thing, and I just watch it soar through the sky and like land in the clothing department. And I was like, "What the fuck?" That was probably not much shit happens. As much as you guys hear stories or might hear stories about Walmart, the one I'm at is pretty laid back when it comes to crazy ass people. Like the second thing to that is there was a kid that walked around the store wearing a poop emoji onesie. That's like the closest. It was like anything special about that. I haven't had any like crazy people walking in naked or anything like that.
I would.
I'll surprise you. Don't worry. I'll surprise you, Kyle.
Antony. Oh man.
Expect it at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, I got you. That's when I'm on lunch.
He's gonna show up with like swimmies in like a man thong or a mankini, and just fucking running through the store, oiled up, sliding on the floor.
Excuse me.
Don't forget the snorkel and goggles.
It's actually a banana
He
hammock.
just walks in with heavily breathing through the snorkel. And Kyle sees him and he's like, Antony, what are you doing here? Antony turns and looks at him, just continues to slide on the floor.
Yes.
So can you hand me some of that oil?
That baby oil.
I was wondering
Comes in oiled up like Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
I was wondering what happened to that 55-gallon drum of Astroglide I bought.
just up and left, and I didn't know where it went. So,
but now it makes sense.
So my week's been good. Not much has been happening. Super excited that the computer came in. So I spent all day, like 2 days ago, or yesterday or 2 days ago, setting it all up, getting everything going. I've been playing a little bit of games. I played some PUBG. I played one match just to test out how much of my computer can handle, although that's not a very good like benchmark. So, but it handled it at ultra, 60 frames, everything on ultra. So it was really nice. Definitely feeling like I'm sitting in a throne of luxury. It's really cool. So super excited going forward. If you guys want to add me on Steam, if you're listening, it is in the description, my ID. So shoot me an invite. I'll be happy to play games with you guys. And also, if you want to connect with anyone else, feel free to jump in the Discord. We got all the hosts in there and some others that kind of chill, pop in every once in a while and say hi.
The lurkers.
Yeah, the lurkers. Yeah, Antony.
Literally me.
So that's cool. Week's been normal. Super excited again moving forward with the future for the channel, where I'm excited to bring you guys actual quality content unlike before. So it's awesome. Super excited for everything going forward. And let's go ahead and get into some housekeeping real quick before we move on to the rest of the show. And we have Discord, as always, like I just mentioned. If you like our content, feel free to subscribe either on YouTube, which is our home base. We have Let's Play, stuff like that. Or you can go on not any, but iTunes and Google Play. We also have the podcast on there, so you can listen on the go, in the car, wherever you might be. We also have a Twitter, Thought Patrol PD. If you want to leave... if you really like our content, you want to leave an iTunes review, feel free to do that. I have the burps all of a sudden. Goodness gracious. Okay. We have, again, no mailbag questions. You guys are fucking slacking. If you guys want us to answer any questions on the podcast, feel free to send it to us. And we have a Discord section. Either leave a comment. You could add us on Twitter with the hashtag TP mailbag. And then finally, you could hit us up on Gmail at Thought Patrol or thoughtpatrolcast@gmail.com. So if you have the question you want to ask any of us, there's plenty of ways for you to do it. We'd be happy to answer your questions. Yeah. So that's about it for the housekeeping. No mailbag. So we're going to move straight on to our Germany or Florida segment. We're going to do a roll call, or what would I call it? Curtain call real quick. We're going to assign the roles and see who does what. And I'm going to go over the article real quick before we move on into that. So basically, it was police confiscate thousands of Trump-shaped ecstasy pills. This is 1,000%
Okay, I'm
true.
just going to call it now. That's probably...
What is it, Jonathan?
Wait, am I there?
Yeah, you're here. It's probably what?
Okay, I'm calling it. That's probably Florida. There's no way that would happen to Germany.
Well, you never know. They're double sets of crazies everywhere. So that is it. I think it was like 47 or no, $4,000 worth of ecstasy pills or something like that, or
Jeez.
40. It's either 4,000 or
It was like
47,000.
48 grand.
Yeah, 48 grand, something around those lines.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a lot of ecstasy pills in the shape of Trump.
I was wondering why my shipment never came in.
I remember some dude offered me like a tab, like two tabs of acid for a light up glove I found at a festival, and I'm sure he was on acid himself because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have made me that offer.
And then I woke up in the bathtub in someone's apartment, and I had a good night.
Yeah,
My left ass cheek was gone, but you win some, you lose some.
my kidney was. I'm missing a kidney. My spleen was like.
They only got like halfway through. They took the kidney out, but they just left it there and they sewed you back up. They didn't get a chance to actually sell it because everyone else was high on acid. So they were probably playing an operation for all we fucking know.
Yeah, for real. Playing kickball with it.
I played kickball. So let's do a curtain call. So I'm from what I've read from it, Shawn, I'm assuming the person, like our main kind of character for this, is supposed to be like a redneck. Am I getting the right assumption from that? Is that what the?
Yeah, he's a good old boy.
Okay, so we need someone to be a redneck. Now,
Jonathan.
technically, me or Jonathan is the closest to that. Because my father, well, I might be closer because Jonathan's closer to European descent, but my father was born in Georgia, or his family comes from Georgia, so he's probably the closest to a redneck. I'd have to hear a redneck voice, I think, in order to properly duplicate it. And then,
Wait a minute. Why did I have to be a redneck?
no, I'm not saying you are, but you're white.
But Antony suggested that it was
What? No, I didn't.
Yeah, who's Antony? The fuck?
Listen here, you.
Me llamo Señor Tony, and yo no hablo English.
English.
Yeah, to be fair, they got
sorry.
rednecks in the Dominican, man.
Sorry.
You got rednecks there.
I could try.
You have Dominican rednecks.
So give me something to say in redneck, so I could try and pull something.
In redneck.
Yeah, give me something to say.
Like its own foreign language.
Oh, Jonathan does a good job. Probably.
That's why I said it.
Wait, give me say
Yeah,
something
just
again,
try and
Jonathan.
channel like some sort
I
of Burt
wasn't-
Reynolds
That wasn't
enthusiast.
so much as a redneck. That was more of like a southern draw.
That's what it's supposed to be. Give me something like
Nah,
that.
fam.
Come on,
Nah, fam.
don't be a bitch.
Damn.
I can't do it on
I
demand.
could do it if
Let
you
me-
could get if my reception was good enough.
Let me see. Give me something to say. Let me try, and we'll cast a vote on who will be winning.
Winona
this.
had a big brown beaver.
One more time.
Winona had a big brown beaver.
Fuck. I can understand what you're trying to say. It's hard to just kind of pull it on demand.
Yeah. Now you know how it feels to be me.
Let me try and read a
You
little
don't
bit.
know how it feels to be me.
Oh God. Let me try and read the first sentence of the person that you put here. Fuck, this is hard. This isn't easy.
Shout out to all those voice actors out
Yeah,
there.
shout out to all the voice actors out there.
Do some real
I
work
can do
there.
it. God damn it.
I could you're coming in pretty clear. If you want to do it, I'll have you do it. You will give it an attempt. And if anything happens, I'll let you know in the middle of it. Okay? So you want to
Fair
do
enough.
it? Okay, sounds good. And so you want to be the reporter? Or you want to be the anchor? The anchor is easier. I could be the reporter.
What's the difference?
The anchor is easier. They say less.
Okay,
You have an intro
sure.
and an outro.
Okay, I'll go for
And
I'll go for that.
I could be the reporter. All right, so we're going to move on to our Germany or Florida segment with our breaking news. That's you, Antony.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you're the anchor, fam.
Wait. Am I the guy or
No, Shawn is.
Okay.
Because you pussied out, fam. Go, Antony.
You're welcome to do it.
Oh damn! Thank you for joining us tonight here on Channel 69 News. We are super ecstatic over tonight's events. You simply must stay tuned with us to see what euphoric heights our intrepid reporter has found himself in this evening. This is simply too blissful to miss.
Thank you, Antony. Hello and good evening, ladies. I am looking at you, ladies. You know, you get get them a little wet before you stick the willy in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I'm sorry. 2 people were arrested trying to skip town with 5 bags of high-grade ecstasy, but that in and of itself is less significant than the particulars. Here to tell us more is arresting officer Buzz Killjoy. Tell us more about this arrest, Officer Killjoy.
Well, sir, the 5,000 ecstasy pills, which are valued at nearly 50 grand American. Oh boy, that makes me feel like Burt Reynolds and Cop and a Half, a family classic. Top things off, they're all shaped like that Trump feller's head, and they're all bottled tan orange like a damn carrot. For those of you out there who wanted to put a president in your mouth and hump glow stick, apparently this was for you. Even the feller's name stamped on the back of his head, wouldn't you know it? Like a grody little Flintstone vitamin of ambrosia. I guess that's one way for the apprentice to get a taste of the boss, eh?
That's a good one, sir. So, Officer Killjoy, what can you tell us about your perps?
Well, I tell you, I didn't think I'd run across a situation like this. It was a routine traffic stop. Pulled over a purple caddy with an obese 51-year-old man and his 17-year-old fat kid. They were acting kind of suspicious and making rumbling noises with their unusually fat bellies and looking a mite queasy. So I had them step out and search the vehicle. Well, there wasn't nothing in the car, but I pulled 16 garbage bags filled with tiny Trumps right out of their anus holes. Like they shoved them right up their shit pipes. I mean, the blood.
Yes. I can imagine the horror. The image doesn't leave much. The image just doesn't leave so much horror.
Well, anyway, that explains their appearance, all rotund-like. Anyway, I guess they was on their way to switch to another vehicle when they decided to see if they could get themselves a Super Nintendo Classic. Imagine that foolishness. Nobody gets one of those without literally blowing Trump, for goodness sakes. Well, I stopped them on the way, of course, and could you imagine trying to shit with all them bags in your ass, though? What kind of ramrod you need to run them things up your butt tunnel anyway? Now talk about anal blockages. I mean, I just can't believe they put all them pills in their poopers. That's what I call rectum revenge. Their assholes look like a Sarlacc pit from Star Wars.
And there you have it, folks. Sorry, Disney. Anyway, father and son anal enthusiasts attempt to smuggle bags and bags of ecstasy. What? To Florida or Germany. And these 2 anal ex-heads were stopped by the long arm of the law with a 70s porn stash.
I mean, considered how much lube they had to put on a floor jack in the jaws of life just to get them bags out, how'd they even get them in? You think they make it sound like they fart now? Did they help each other? I mean, can you imagine your dad just shoving
back
that?
To you, Anchor.
And there you have it. I guess I'm gonna go vomit now. Tune in next week for more current news and events and utmost professionalism. Yeah.
And that was the classic.
Open.
Golf claps all around.
I wonder if I touch.
Outstanding performance.
Yeah.
Outstanding performance by Shawn.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have done it that well. Just kidding. I would have been
Antony
better.
just
But,
kicked
we're just going to let it be.
Yeah. That is one. That is just like the amount of licks it takes to get a center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. The world will never know.
Yeah, for real.
Yep. And you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life, Jonathan. Good luck with that.
It's okay. I'm used to being a failure.
But you're
Hush
my
now,
failure,
child.
baby.
Worn out places.
All right.
That was
Yes.
fantastic.
Talking about
High
worn
five.
out
Yes.
places.
High five. All right.
Worn out anuses.
What? Hey, that's relevant. So we'll come back to that answer after we go over our box office tops real quick. And
For the sake of argument, I'm going to say Germany.
oh well, I was gonna have us do it after, but we could do it now.
Damn
so
it.
Antony's got Germany. What about you guys?
We'll
What
do it
you
again
think?
later.
What do you mean? No,
Well,
we'll do it right now.
It's
Then we'll-
too late.
What do you mean? Wait, we're going to announce
guesses.
it now?
No. We'll
Oh,
announce
no,
it
yeah,
after.
guesses, yeah.
So everyone guess. What do you guys think?
I'm going Florida. We got too many rave parties down here, and ecstasy is still alive and well. And fuck, only an ecstasy producer would decide Trump was what they wanted to swallow.
That's something straight out of Miami.
Yeah, I saw the picture too, and it did not. It looked like very very minimal close to Trump. Like it was very like it just somewhat looked like him. Like you could see the little toupee thing he's got on his head, but besides that, it didn't really look like Trump. But I mean, I there's no artists making ecstasy, so
Yeah, true.
all right, let's move on to our box office tops. We have at number 1, we have The Hitman's Bodyguard, which grossed 15 million this week with I think that's a 48% drop from last week.
Holy shit.
I saw that last Sunday. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. So.
Yeah, same.
And damn, who's playing in it? Is it Chris Pine? Or no, Chris Pine was
What?
Chris Pine was Wonder
Ryan
Woman.
Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Ryan Reynolds.
And-
Chris Pine was Wonder Woman.
And the Latin goddess. Don't forget her.
Ooh, who's that?
I forgot her name.
Time to do
Salma
research.
Antony's with.
Salma
I'm
Hayek.
on it.
I can't believe
the
how
sauce for research.
It's
purposes.
Salma Hayek.
All you had to say,
Salma Hayek.
all you had to say was Latin goddess.
Antony's on his.
That's why I said Latin goddess. I thought
Antony's
somebody
on
would
his
jump
pad.
on.
Wait,
All right.
okay, so what's her name?
It's Salma Hayek.
I don't know how to spell that.
All right.
All right,
Explain
I'm
it like you're
revoking
explaining
your
it to a
Dominican
5-year-old.
ship.
What?
Okay, so
I
F
am
is for
revoking
friends
your
who do
Dominican
stuff
ship. You're
together.
revoked. You can't spell Salma Hayek.
I don't remember that song. Oh,
Hey, he's back.
Just lost Jonathan. We might be losing Jonathan
Actually, it has nothing to
periodically.
do with you being Dominican, but I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah,
Damn it.
we might lose Jonathan
Isn't
periodically.
she Mexican?
So if you hear a boop, that was Jonathan phasing in and out of existence. Just to let you guys know.
I moved to another plane for a momentary pause. And came back.
Yeah.
My
You
microphone's being really shitty. So
just spell it somewhat. You'll find it. I'm sure it's Google.
I'm just gonna look up the movie.
There
and
you
just
go. So
Look at the cast.
I'm
It's,
pretty sure it's SALMA. And then her last
Salma Hayek. Oh my
Hayek.
god.
like a kayak.
HAY.
Hayek.
There you go. See, teamwork. That's how you solve problems. So it is grossed a total of 44 million over its runtime, which has been 2 weeks, and its budget was 30 mil. So it did make its budget. At number 2, we have Annabelle Creation, which is
Still
grossed-
sitting. Still sitting there.
which is gross. I mean, we're not in any type of booming movie time right now. If number 1's only 15 million, then there's not a lot of people seeing movies right now. So again, Annabelle Creation at number 2 with a gross of 11 million for the week, a 50% drop from last week, and it has grossed 81 million over the span of its 3-week runtime. It only had a budget of 15 million. So it fucking obliterated its budget. So that's, I mean, it's a scary movie. People like to get scared, but I don't even know.
Yeah,
if
but it's
that
a
scary.
garbage.
I wonder if they're
scary movie.
real.
What, Salma Hayek?
Yes, they are.
Huh.
Oh, her-
Interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you picked that up because I did, and it flew right over my head. So at number 3, we have Wind River, which has grossed almost 7 million, with a 62% increase. This
Damn,
is interesting.
what?
This is interesting. So it's a 62% increase from last week, and it's on its 4th week. What would cause that? That sounds very.
Maybe more people are finding out that it's a good movie.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's
Recognition.
been a sleeper. So
Yeah.
a lot of people are picking up on it. A lot of critics like it.
So it's grossed
Yeah, last
12
week
million.
it was number 10, and now it's number 3.
Yeah, so it's grossed it's grossed 12 million over its span, and it is on its 4th week. It only had a budget of 11 million, so it made its budget at least, so that's good. At number 4 we have Leap.
Thank God it's not Nut Job 2. Shit would drive me nuts.
Or
We
the
have-
fucking emoji movie.
Oh god.
that was in the top 5 for too long.
Yeah.
Almost 3 weeks. So we have Leap, which has grossed 6 million. It is its first week, and it's its first week in the box office. Leap with an exclamation point. That's nice. I haven't heard anything about it.
I've heard absolutely nothing about it.
And then at number
They
5,
didn't really advertise it much.
yeah, I don't watch TV, so I can't agree with
I
that.
mean,
'cause
like
don't
in
know.
any format, like on YouTube or anything. Like
Yeah,
it's
the
just
only thing
that Jeremy Renner movie's been getting a tiny bit of press, but it's been the Wind River.
Wind River. That actually sounded
Yeah,
like a
it's-
really good movie,
it's-
and I want to go
yeah.
see it.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be really, really, really good, but it didn't get shit for press. So that's why it's been climbing. Is because I mean the only advertisements I've seen are on YouTube, and they're all like serious. They're like Wind River, so good, you want to watch it. You know,
It doesn't make me want to watch a movie. Just what telling me it's so good. What was I? There was something I was gonna.
Logan Lucky.
Well, there's something I was gonna say.
I
and
want to
forgot.
see that.
Yeah, Logan Lucky looks good. I've heard it was just okay, but it looks cool. And that's sitting at number 5 with 6 million for the week, and it is on its second week. It's grossed 17 million with a budget of 29. So it should make it in its run. It should make its
Just barely.
just barely, but I could see it making its budget. So that's cool. Definitely, again, it's a slow week for movies, especially if number 1 is only 15 million. So we're moving into we're moving out of blockbuster, summer blockbusters. Spider-Man's out of it, and we're going to be moving into fall soon. So we'll see what's coming down the
Scary
pipeline.
movies. Horror movies.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner's.
Oh.
Dude, I'm fucking hyped.
The
for
month
Blade.
of the spoop is upon us.
Dude, this is my favorite time of the year. I fucking love like the month of the spoop, and then we move on to Christmas. Some of my favorite, like it starts to get Florida. You got to put that on heavy quotations when I say it starts to get cold, because it doesn't really get cold until like February of next year. But
We don't really have a winter. We just kind of have like,
it's like a not hot.
yeah. Oh,
Hey!
hey.
You got that.
My mic is being really shitty right now.
You got that mystical passing planes boop. So
Yeah,
so you
for
know.
Hey, can I get like a group consensus that we should try and get together and see Ready Player One together when it comes out? Like try and meet somewhere in the middle or somewhere.
That sounds
where
good
there's,
to me.
like,
When does it come out?
You know, I don't know if it's got a release date yet. I think it's next year or in November. But whenever it comes out, we should all get together, like see like an afternoon showing, maybe grab some food afterwards or something. You know.
God damn it. I like the idea, Shawn. We'll have to plan something. It sounds
Yeah,
like
for
cool.
real.
Because that movie looks really good. I think that'd be cool to see with a bunch of
And
people.
it's up our alley.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And we would have to like plan it really well, because like between like me and Elizabeth's schedule, I mean, maybe we could like request it like a day off just for that.
Good old ball and chain.
Yeah, for real. No, not just that. It's just Apple.
Uh-huh.
Oop, am I supposed
Yeah.
to say that?
No,
I
you're
don't know.
not.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Cat's out of the bag.
What was the time?
I mean, Apple like the fruit, like he likes apple fruit. It comes out March 30th of next year, so we've
Yeah.
got time.
He likes apple fruit. No one fucking watches this podcast.
Yeah, so-
Excuse me. So
So between my job and Elizabeth's job,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard because
yeah.
it's
They pick apples.
it's retail, so it's
Yeah, they
it's-
sell apples.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really
Yeah, you got to
well,
be.
not hard. It's just we gotta plan it.
You got to spend all day on the farm. You got to
Oh,
pick
yeah.
apples. You got to make sure they're not bad apples.
and then we gotta sell them.
Then you got to sell them to people, man.
Yeah.
We
It's
can
not
always
easy.
have Kyle go back and put a fart sound over the
Yeah.
board anyway.
Yeah, but now we're talking about apples for the next fucking 20 minutes. I got to
God
put
damn
a
it.
fart
Talking
sound
about
over every
ass.
time we say it.
What's your favorite thing?
Pretty-
Apples and ass.
Be
What?
pretty funny.
In ass.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be a live recorded fart sound too.
Yep.
I'll record it in
Dude,
studio.
I got you covered.
I got you covered. So
Sitting there quietly playing the raid in Destiny, all of a sudden, merp.
yeah, I'm down. This sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
like Auntie said, we'll have to plan it according. Oh damn, dude! I'm super excited. Although it's only the 2nd of September, I'm excited for Noshka: The Valley of the Winds at the end of the month.
Oh my god,
I'm
yes.
so hyped. The next Ghibli film in the.
I'm
festival.
jealous, dude. That was probably my favorite Ghibli / pre-Ghibli production.
Yeah, I've yet to see it, and I'm super excited to see it. It looks
It's
really
so
cool.
good, man. And you
Yeah.
get to see the non-fucked up version, because the original version was terrible. And they
Really?
recently went back and they remastered it. They redid the audio, the dubbing. They added in a bunch of the stuff that was cut out because it was butchered when it was brought over here. And so the one that you're getting to see should be the correct version, because as far as I know, Ghibli did their best to wipe out the garbage one that was released before.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Damn, I'm excited.
Yeah, me and Auntie went to go see. Actually, we never got to talk about it. 'cause
Oh, yeah,
that was
that's
last
right.
week. We went to go see. Good thing I mentioned it. I would have completely forgot about it. But we went to go see Castle in the Sky.
Oh
Which
god,
was
that
really
was
good.
amazing.
I enjoyed it a lot. It was. I thought it was, from what I saw from when they showed it from the month before that, the previews. It didn't look like it would interest me, but I liked it a lot. It was really good.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of good notes from there.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull them up.
Let me explain to you what Antony's going to refer to. Now, the main character Patsu was quite the smooth character when it came to getting the ladies, or not the lady, but the female character. He was smooth. He was putting the moves on. He had it going, man.
Oh my God,
Antony, my sister looked over to me and Antony is like, "You guys need to take notes." And Antony's like, "I got you." So, Antony, what kind of notes did you take from Patsu in his performance?
Okay, so throughout the movie, I
took notes. Yeah.
took notes on really key turning points, like really smooth moments. I'm
important.
Damn.
Important.
Yes. Okay, so I titled it "How to Be Smooth."
Yeah.
And I put it in just keep it easy. 5 steps.
5 steps.
Step number 1, be Patsu.
Okay.
Step number 2, be Patsu.
Okay.
Step 3, be Patsu.
Okay.
4, be fucking Patsu.
Okay.
And step 5, last but not least, be motherfucking Patsu.
Damn. There it is, guys.
That's it.
You need, if you wanna.
And how much do I have to pay for this tip guide?
You've already
Your
paid.
soul.
You've already paid.
Sweet.
There will be someone to collect within the next
I already
coming
sold
days.
it to someone, but I'll have to get it from them.
Get it on the
Can
loan.
I borrow this back, please?
I made
need
another
this-
deal.
I
need
sold to you, but I need to borrow it back. Can I get it back for like 1 day, maybe a day and a half?
So now, any of you listening, if you need to, if you have a particular lady in your life, take notes. You have the guide. This is what you need.
The 5-step guide.
The 5-step guide on how to be Patsu.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. I enjoyed the
my God.
movie so much. The dub was, I mean,
It was a lot better than I thought it was
I
going
don't
to be.
think the dub for this movie was done by Disney. I don't think they were like provincial actors, unlike Spirited Away. So, but it was okay. Once you get used to it, you're okay. But Patsu didn't really sound too good to me at first. But once you're like in the movie and you don't really give a shit anymore, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. But there were some moments where I'm like, huh. But
Yeah, same.
it's just those conflicting schedules. We had to see it on Sunday instead of Monday, which is when they show it in subbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the music, fantastic. Animation, fantastic. But that's just something that you'd come to expect when going to see a Ghibli production. Just enjoyed almost every second of it. Characters were awesome. Again, it always feels like this grand adventure that you're undertaking with these characters. They had some certain scenes that they did, these certain sequences of animation were just fucking fantastic. Like I like, there was one that happened near the end of the movie that I just sat there with like I was like, I looked over to Antony. I'm like, holy shit, that was really fucking cool. Like that's just like stuff that rivals the stuff we see today, just in the camera work, animation, and just how everything flows together. Just fantastically done. Just really good stuff. The art direction was nice. They always take that kind of inspiration from like European towns, and you saw that heavily in the film. Loved it. Really good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Really awesome. So definitely excited to see Nausicaa next, because that's kind of like what spring forwarded Ghibli into where they are today, because that's what basically got the company up and running because of the popularity of Nausicaa. That's what founded Ghibli. So that's really cool stuff. Super excited.
I still think it's one of their best stories.
Yeah, I'm really down. My boss is even coming with me because he loves it too, and it's gonna be cool stuff.
Damn, I hope one of my bosses is like really cool like that. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people there, so
Yeah. Picking apples at the apple farm. Right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
The simple life of a farmer.
Yeah, indeed. Not many of you knew that, but Florida is very popular for its apple farms.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Contrary to popular belief,
But
which
yeah,
is oranges.
it's not oranges. They're apples. I don't know who told you that. Tell them they're stupid.
Oranges are racist.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first on the
And
Paw Patrol
misogynistic.
podcast
Oh yes.
Yeah.
that it's all about apples. So keep that in mind. It'll take you far in life. So moving back on to, let's go to Germany or Florida. The answer to our little ecstasy debauchery going on. Stop. Don't do that. It is, in
My
fact,
eardrums exploded.
Germany.
Yes.
Yep.
Oops.
It is Germany.
That's gonna come out loud.
Into the fucking mic.
Sorry, that was excitement, but
Germany.
yes,
Germany, indeed.
yes.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh yes.
Didn't see that one coming.
A bunch of Germans. Pale shape of the American president's head.
I don't know why. It's weird. But I don't think that article took place recently. I think it was a couple of years ago. So it might have just been because he was on TV or whatever. I don't know. Or he looks funny. So let's make him into a pill. And the pills are orange. It might be a joke. I don't know. So
That had to have been a joke.
oh yeah, definitely. I just think it's interesting that, like, from what I read from the article, like, they were trying to go buy a car, but that car, the sale fell through, so they didn't get it. So they were coming back with the pills in hand. I don't know what the fuck happened, like, to lead to that circumstance, but yeah, weird shit. I think it happened like a couple years ago, like 2012, something like that. So
That is fucking weird.
it is indeed. So
Out of all the pills to bust, like ecstasy was like the big thing. Like
yeah,
they couldn't catch like a Percocet run or some shit like that. Something that's actually killing people.
yeah. So moving forward, we're going to go on to our news articles, which we don't have too much. There has not much has happened really over the last week, but we will go over what we do have available. Just some small things, give you guys some information, and we're going to go through and have everyone read. You know, it's our old reading, good old reading session where you could see who's the most illiterate amongst the hosts.
Oh yes.
Indeed.
'Tis my time to shine.
So I shall go first, and I'm going to be reading off the games that are free for September coming forward. And we are on like the second day that this is recording. So for PS4, we have Hatoful Boyfriend, which is obviously a must grab. Infamous Second Son, Strike Vector EX, and We Are Doomed. For PS3, we have Handball 16 and Truck Racer. For Vita, we have Hatoful Boyfriend as well, and We Are Doomed.
Okay.
Hatoful Boyfriend, if you haven't heard of it, it's a visual novel / romantic kind of dating sim, but all the
Where a human girl dates pigeons.
yeah. And I also heard something like in the New Game Plus, there's like this huge reveal that happens that like totally throws you on your ass or something like that. I've heard that when you play the game a second time, there's something like incredibly crazy twist that takes place. I haven't cared enough to research into it.
Oh shit! Watching that.
Weeb.
What hentai is it?
That's not.
Damn it!
I was watching Recreators earlier and actually pressed the.
That show's not too bad.
Damn it! I was trying to get some more sauce.
More sauce. I enjoyed when I watched the Recreators. It was okay.
Did you watch it all?
Not all of it.
I didn't see all of it either.
I like the
There's
music.
a new episode that came out today.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
It's the music was done by I don't remember his name, but he's the one that did all the music for Attack on Titan.
That's why it was
Fuck,
good.
I forget his
I
name.
still need to watch Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, the second season's over and stuff.
Yeah, I'm caught up with
We
it.
got the third season coming out next year too.
Oh,
You
yes.
don't have to wait 4 years to see what happens next, which is nice. Unless you read like me, haha, anime elitist.
Do they ever?
Tip my fedora?
Do they ever show what's in the basement
Yeah, we know.
in the manga?
Yeah,
not
it's
important.
interesting, like, how the,
Stop!
Hold on, I'm not spoiling it. I just think it's funny how the audience fell off as the tone and the flavor of the series changed. It went from being this intense, like, military survival horror drama, but when it kind of spun into the other elements and whatnot, people are like, not, because it's not exactly the same show as when it started.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
It's more of a
And
mystery.
a lot of people, it just kind of dropped off once it stopped being about what it was about originally.
Well, that's what kept me on it because I love mystery.
Yeah.
Like throughout the series, more questions get brought up. Why is this here? Why is that there? Who is that? Like, what are they doing? What are they hiding? Like
I don't
stuff
think
like that.
necessarily that.
The funny thing
It
is the
fell off.
author is a lot like that Game of Thrones dude, where the author doesn't like having heroes,
Yeah,
and the author wants to kill like everyone off, so everyone's terrified that he's going to kill off like, their favorite character.
yeah. I don't think it is so as much fell off. I don't think it just its spread has reached a point. Like I think because if you look at like sites that monitor how many views a show is getting, it's still in the top 10 every season it's out,
Yeah.
if not in the top 3. So it's
What's
always
the one at the top right now?
right now. I think
One
it's
Piece? No,
either it's
Naruto.
it's One
Naruto.
Piece.
One's always at the
One
top.
Piece. It's always One Piece.
I think it's One Piece, Boruto, and then Boku no Hero. I think is either 3 or 4.
No, wait, really?
Yeah, oh, and then DBZ is up there too.
Yeah, DBZ is always going to be up there along with One Piece.
Yeah, as long as they're airing, they'll be up there just because they're so provincial.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about anime. Fuck the Death Note movie. It was not good.
The only good thing about it was Ryuk.
Yeah,
I thought he
William
was.
Dafoe.
Willem
I thought it
Dafoe,
was.
baby.
I
Is
thought
it
was
William or Willem? I thought it might be Willem. I'm stupid. Whatever, Defoe, Mr. Defoe. He did a good job. It just sucks that like he was kind of restricted to being like this character that was like CG that didn't really show up as much. I mean, he was there, but like the person they had that played Light Turner was just not good.
Wait, his last name was Turner?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
they Americanized it.
Well, yeah, it's not.
What's your name?
It's not Yagami.
Yeah, what's that? They had that girl's name that was in the show. Was her name Misa?
Misa.
Yeah, her name's Mia in the movie. Like Misa's not something that's particularly can't be an American name. It's whatever.
I guess they didn't like it and took off the S.
I did not. I think some people can enjoy it. I can't really recommend it to anybody because you could just watch the show and get a better experience because it's better in almost every way.
Did they change it?
No, it still pretty much follows the same story. It's just adapted to. I'd say they still take their huge leaps of logic like they do in the show, where like, oh, this happened at this time. Then he like there was some stupid part of the movie where it's like this murder happened. It was only broadcasted in this area, so the murder has to be in Seattle. That's like, excuse me?
Well,
does the internet not exist in this era? Like, news travels in different forms of media. Like, it's just, and they did the same thing in the anime.
Yeah, they did the same thing.
They took huge leaps of logic to try and find out, or when
no matter how smart L was,
you don't have
that
to
was
scream, Antony.
Sorry. I am now screaming.
Yeah,
Softly.
it was just L would always like to pull shit out of his ass, kind of.
Oh my God, always.
Yeah, it's like, oh, these murders happened in this particular time of day, so blah blah blah.
He must be a high school student.
Yeah, he has to be a high school student. Like, no, that's
Yeah.
not necessarily the case. It's what I always wanted him to like come up with something and go do it, and then like it just leads to a complete dead end, and he's like, oh shit, like, I always want something like that to happen. But like they have and then like Turner throughout most of the movie, he's like kind of dumb. And then at one point he just pulls this plan out of his ass. Like completely
he goes
out
badass.
of nowhere, like in the second half of the film. And it just feels just not good. I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. I didn't like it. Again, I can't recommend it to anybody because I don't think fans of the series will like it because it just falls away from what the original.
I haven't finished it completely, but if like they are a fan and they did watch like the anime for it, I'm gonna finish it just for the sake of cross
Cross-examining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Reference. Yeah, I feel you, but I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the main character. I felt, again, leaps of logic were there, but it felt rushed near the end because they have to fit into a movie. And it's just, and I was expecting high things because Netflix usually does a good job with what they do.
Yeah,
But then again, it's an anime adaptation.
it's hard to do.
Which just doesn't have the best of luck when it comes to Hollywood adaptations of anime.
Oh my God! Can we all remember just
No, don't
Avatar?
even say. Don't even.
Last
Avatar
Airbender?
wasn't anime. It was.
Well,
Last Airbender.
It was more of an adaptation
It was
of a
still-
cartoon. It was still shit.
Yeah,
but
it was-
like
It was
wasn't
more like a
Dragon Ball
nightmare.
Evolution.
Don't even. I was gonna say.
All right,
don't
I'm not gonna
reference-
lie. I laughed my ass off through Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that
more-
was at least funny.
Yeah.
Chow Yun Fat alone was worth watching in that movie.
I'd
I
say
remember
the
Piccolo.
best, and it's not even good because you have such low standards already. But I thought the Ghost in the Shell adaptation wasn't too bad. It wasn't horrible.
I gotta still watch it.
Does it count if it's like a video game / anime / manga series? Because the Street Fighter Fist of
no.
the
That
was
Assassin
a game
and
first.
the sequel.
It doesn't
But
count.
that was really good.
Was it Hollywood that took it, not like an indie director? Was it Hollywood
no,
that took it?
No, it was
then
it was
doesn't
an
count.
indie guy. He
It
was a
doesn't count
diehard
then.
fan of the series.
Yeah, because Hollywood's not necessarily always diehard fans. They're looking to make the money. So no, it doesn't count. Sorry.
They make it to what's popular.
I'm talking about like Hollywood adaptations of anime.
Trying
Yeah.
to think if there actually was a decent anime adaptation.
We're still waiting.
I mean, the Ghost in the Shell one
I
again
can't think of
wasn't
anything.
bad, but it wasn't good. It was mediocre.
I want one that's spot on. It's like a live action like adaptation.
It's really
of
not.
it.
I don't know why it's like if you look at the Attack on Titan movies, those were shit, and those came out of Japan. So
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so difficult to
Yeah.
to
Parasite
make.
was terrible.
Yeah. Oh God. Let's stop before I have an aneurysm. All right. Let's go on to these.
Parasite was better than Attack on Titan, though.
Yeah. Attack on Titan. Again. Let's stop. So moving.
Halo movie.
Stop. Halo Legends was bad too. Ooh. All right.
That was good. The Halo ones were good.
I don't like Halo Legends. That was done by Stu.
Did
We were
you
talking
see
about
the CG one that takes place at the school, and then the guy ends up being the captain of the ship in Halo 3
wasn't that the
or 4? Halo 4.
I don't remember. I think Halo Legends was about Reach, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
Halo
it was
Legends
the Fall of
was
Reach.
Shorts.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
that's a different one. I'm thinking
All right.
of a different one.
All right, we're going off on this huge tangent.
Moving on.
Yeah, we need to move on. We can get through this news
Moving
so we
on
get
up.
on to our main topic so we could unmitigatingly shit on Antony because of all the stupid.
Oh no!
All right. It's a good thing you're here to defend yourself at least.
Yeah, for real.
Somewhat.
Just taking
I don't
shots
know
at
how
Antony.
much you can defend though. So we
Yeah,
have
but
our
Antony, we love you and that sweet ass.
I'm putting all my points in defense right now.
so we have
Oh God, you're such a nerd.
So we got through PS4, we got through PS3, we got through Vita. Okay, let's go with our September 2017 games with gold. So these are Xbox and Xbox One and 360. Jonathan, mute whichever you're doing. You're making too much noise.
Oh,
You're weaving too loud. So we have on Xbox One, we have Trials Fusion, which for like the Xbox stuff, their stuff is like mid month. So Trials Fusion is August 16th to September 15th. We have Forza Motorsport 5. Game of the Year edition was September 1st to September 30th. Oxenfree is September 16th to October 15th. And on 360, we have Hydro Thunder Hurricane, September 1st to September 15th. And Battlefield 3, September 16th to September 30th. I don't know why the fuck they do it that way. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But nothing really super good. Infamous Second Son is cool.
Oh yeah.
But besides that, nothing really super fantastic.
Any of those that we
could
could play multiplayer?
No.
Damn.
Well, Battlefield 3, but we don't have Xbox because
I like
we're
PS4.
not retarded. No offense.
To any Xbox
Yeah. All right.
people. Oh,
Antony,
I want to do this.
you want to
one.
read
Yes.
this to me?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh, had to burp.
This is your time to shine.
Yes.
Show me what you're made of.
All right. Destiny 2's release date, unlock time, and raid launch confirmed.
Yo, the hype.
Oh my god, yes, finally. With Destiny 2 just around the corner, Bungie has announced some key details regarding launch and post-launch events. Servers will be going live at 12 a.m. on September 6th, even though Destiny won't unlock until the 6th. Players on the console can begin to preload the game now. Bungie also confirmed when Destiny 2's first Nightfall Strikes, Raid, and Trials were launched. When you say now, do you mean when the video comes out or when we're recording this?
It refers to when we're recording this, but
Okay, so by the
it's
time
still-
you hear this,
Oh, yeah,
it'll
no.
be out for
you guys could have preloaded like 4 days ago. So like the end of August, they started the preload.
Wow.
So the moment it hits the 5th at midnight, or technically the 6th, you can start playing the game. It'll unlock. And that's if you've pre-ordered through PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way to do that.
Watch, someone's going to be at max light level. By the time I get it, I'm just going to be
It's like 6
why?
a.m. Someone's max. I better not be that way. I'll be mad.
Yeah, for real.
That means there's not much to do in the game.
Oh, wow. Yeah. The Nightfall Strikes
what a
will be...
surprise, like last time.
The Nightfall Strikes will be available right away, while the raid kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 p.m.
BST. It's like the
BST.
middle of Europe. I don't know what it's called though.
So
But what day?
British
On
standard.
September 13th.
September
Let him
13th.
finish the sentence, boy.
yeah,
So what?
those of
We
you-
got to get to max light level like quick. Then we got to bust our asses.
Yeah, for real. We got less than a week, boys. Trials will become available at the same time on September 15th.
Hell yeah! Look, guys, seriously, I'm sorry interrupting, but I want to get a trials team together. Like, I
Yes.
seriously want to do this.
Well,
Yes.
it's
I have been
possible.
interested in
No.
trials for a while. It's got such tight strategy. Like, I really want to do that.
I wonder if Trials will
Trials?
still be 3v3. Because they
Trials-
changed it from 6v6 to 4v4. Do you think Trials will still be 3v3? Or will they
I
make
think Trials will still be
4v4?
3v3.
Trials
I
is
mean,
cool.
and we've got such a fluid group that we can each hold different positions or train on different tactics and
Yeah.
always hold that regardless of what group we've got. I've watched videos of it where they have specific wordings where they say he's weak instead of up or down because they use up or down as a direction. Like he's up like on a higher plane or down or whatever instead
So
of
call outs.
Yeah.
And that's existing.
Yeah,
in the
they
game,
have specific call outs that they all use. They've got tactics. They use the same terminology. And it's like I watched a lot of Trials videos because I was practicing to do Trials with you guys and we just never got around to it. So I'd love to do that because that interests me competitively much more than Crucible. It's got more of an Overwatch feel to it, holding specific positions and team tactics and things like that. Like that really interests me.
Okay. Destiny 2's guided game system won't be available until September 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This will be rolled out as part of what Bungie is calling a soft beta, in that only some players can get in at the start. This will allow us to slowly ramp up players over the course of September and allow clan populations to grow so that everyone has a great experience, Bungie said. During the guided games beta period, we need your clans to fully test the system at scale. All clans will be able to guide solo players. So once you've mastered the Nightfall, fire team up and guide solo players to the highest heights. That's what Bungie said.
That's Bungie, yeah.
Okay, mentoring.
Yeah, definitely cool stuff.
I like that
hype.
system.
Yeah, it sounds cool. It makes it
They've
easier
got
for
that in
solo.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, because one of the big problems is from the first Destiny is that if you didn't have anyone to play the game with, there was almost no way you were doing the raids. You need to you would have had to do LFG or something like that, and it's hard to find it's not the easiest thing. It might put people off because they have to go through a secondary system to do it. But now that it's part of the game, it's super simple. It's cool. It's like there's a matchmaking system for raids, which means everyone will be able to fully experience Destiny. Because I think one of the big parts of Destiny is the raids. There's so much fun to be had playing the raids. And if you miss the raids in Destiny 1, it's a big thing to miss out on. That's a lot of what made the game for me. Was the raids. I enjoyed it so much because of the raids. So it does suck, but it's so nice that they looked at that and responded with a system that could help people. So it's cool. They're going to be testing the shit out of it for the first week of Destiny. So if you do have a big clan, get out there, help them out with this beta. Start guiding people, be those Sherpas, and get everything going. So
how big is our clan going to be? Like 4 people?
Well,
just us 4?
We have like 7 people that play Destiny.
Well,
that's
Hector's
right.
in there.
Oh, yeah.
Hector,
5.
and Tyler.
6.
Swiggity Swooty for booty.
And Perry might. I think we can get Perry to join. Perry's terrified
7.
of joining us simply because every time he gets into something, one of us drops it. But he doesn't understand how we work with Destiny and certain other titles. So once he sees that we're actually faithful with Destiny, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he knows that I've alone put a fuckload of time into Destiny. When I was playing with him earlier today on the first Destiny because he was trying to level up some of his characters and we were doing things for the books. So, all right, moving on to the next article. Let's rush through these because we're almost an hour in already. We still have our main topic. So,
damn.
We have Ark Survival Evolved getting a live action series from the Game of Thrones studio. After 2 years in early access, Ark Survival Evolved finally launched this week across PC and console. To promote the release, the developers teamed up with effects studio Pixelmondo, which did some amazing work on shows like Game of Thrones and Furious 7. This is just the first in a series, as the video's descriptions say fans can stay tuned for more cinematic episodes coming up soon.
Does anybody else not care about that besides me?
100%. I don't give a shit. But that is interesting that
I think it's interesting.
Essentially, they were able to pull that kind of studio.
Yeah, for real.
I've been talking with Perry about starting a PvE server just for us to face off against the enemies and just making it tougher, since we can't really get a fair PvP experience. Because I told him I really like the unpredictable element of having other players out there, but it's the offline griefing that makes that game worthless. So I mean, if we have to settle for PvE, I'd be fine for going and giving it a second go. I just think it'd be interesting if we ramped the difficulty up a little bit or made things a little bit tougher, since we don't have the unpredictable element of other players to deal with.
So you could die even more often to dinosaurs.
Oh God! Like that time I was running from that crocodile one. Who was it that pushed me off the edge? I don't even.
Jonathan,
it was probably you.
it's
Kyle.
fine.
I
You
don't
don't have
remember.
to-
I
you
got
don't
pushed
have
off
to
the
tell
edge
me.
into like a pool, and when I landed, there was a giant predator, and then Kyle and Hector and somebody else was like 10 stories up on this cliff, laughing their asses off while I'm sitting there
It's probably
running down this
Hector.
narrow ravine.
I think it was Hector.
Trying
I
to
don't
get
remember
away
that
from it.
happening.
Type away, Kyle.
No, I'm not going to type with my mechanical keyboard because it's just loud as fuck. But Jonathan, if you have to go, that's fine. Just hop out. You don't have to worry about it. We're very human here with this podcast.
Yes.
Which is another way of saying that we have no professionalism. But that again, that's it.
100%. What did I say last time? 100% professionalism.
20% of the time.
20% of the time.
There you go. So,
And we got one less people to roast me about the Nova Bomb.
we have one less person to roast Antony. This is the Comedy Central 2017 roast of Antony.
For
Did
real.
someone say Nova Bomb?
There it is.
All right, moving on to the next article. You want to read that, Antony? We'll just go back and forth, shotgun through.
What was it?
real quick.
Nintendo reveals, right?
No, Destiny 2.
God damn it.
It's a DLC pack.
Oh, yeah. Destiny 2's first DLC pack reportedly takes players to Mercury. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. Details on the DLC pack, apparently called the Curse of Osiris, were leaked to Kotaku. The pack will focus on parts of Destiny's lore that have only been hinted at up until now. As the title of the expansion suggests, it has to do with Osiris, an exiled warlock known for his zealous studies of the darkness. Specifically, players will be tasked. Wow, dyslexic. Wow. With saving Osiris from the Vex. In the original Destiny, Osiris was only mentioned briefly. For example, in Destiny's lore, the Trials of Osiris competitive multiplayer mode served as a recruiting tool for the disciples of Osiris, who would presumably,
I should have read this one. Presumably.
thank you, seek out the most successful players for their cause. If you won enough in Trials of Osiris, you'd be granted access to the lighthouse on Mercury to receive rewards. Although the lighthouse wasn't used for anything else in the first game, Destiny 2's DLC will apparently feature it much more prominently. It'll be used as a full-fledged social space. In addition, players will descend down to the surface of Mercury to embark on patrol missions and quests. There's no word yet on this, if the Curse of Osiris will include a raid, what it will cost, or when it will be released. Penis.
There goes Shawn. You're a little late there, Shawn. I watched you type it in.
I kept having a pop-up on my phone. Somebody kept texting me. It kept fucking me up, or I would have had it in there sooner.
Yeah, so that's cool. Again, I think I've heard that it was leaked that the DLC might be coming in December, only 3 months after the game releases. So we'll see how it goes. Again, this is kind of leading the way Destiny 1 went with just DLC. But I could see, I think the only thing that will make this worth it is how much will be available in the base game. If the base game's a big chunk of content, then that makes the DLCs make sense. Unlike Destiny 1, where there was practically nothing in the base game, and they they brought DLCs to make the game better, which is not something you want to do. So if the base game has a considerable amount of content on top of the raid and all the other stuff that we'll get initially, that will make these DLCs seem okay to players that are playing the game. If they've gotten like 80 to 100 hours out of just playing the base game of enjoyable content that's not all grinding, but with like the campaign and all the other shit that will be available, if there's enough there, people will go out for the DLCs. But if we only get like 10 hours of gameplay, 20 hours of gameplay in this base game, and then these DLCs are coming out, they're going to be losing people left and right, because this is the same path that Destiny 1 took. So we'll see what happens going forward. I like the idea of Mercury. We haven't had Mercury yet. Again, another social space is cool, because right now all we'll have is the farm. So definitely sounds interesting. We have gotten nothing on Osiris besides the trials, and those didn't really tell us anything about this this character.
I did not touch Trials. At all.
none of us did. And again, even in
I
the
did.
trials, it was just competitive multiplayer. So there wasn't anything lore based around it, like most of other stuff you did in Destiny. So,
Very minimal.
yeah. So sounds cool. We're going to move forward on to the next article, which is just a bunch of information. We're going to go over real quick. We have Nintendo reveals a ton of new Switch games coming in the future. We have Super Meat Boy Forever, which is in 2018. Shovel Knight, King of Cards, which is early 2018.
Hell yeah.
Mom Hid My Game. I don't know what the fuck
In my
that is.
pants.
Also on 3DS, which will be in
Yes.
late 2017. We have Golf Story, which is September 2017. Floor Kids, Holiday 2017. Wolverblade.
Four kids?
Floor Kids. Although that's
Four
not much
Kids.
better.
What is that when
Wolverblade.
you drop your junk on the floor? I don't even want to know what that is.
Me neither.
I guess it's when you miss
Wolverblade.
the sock.
September 27th. How do you miss the sock? Polybridge, Holiday 2017. Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition 28. What the fuck are these games? Earth Atlantis, Fall 2017. Next Up Hero 2018. Steam World Dig, September 21st, 2017. Malacca, which is a 3D action game, which is in 2018. Yono and the Celestial Elephants, October 2017.
exciting.
Dragon Marked for Death, Winter 2017. Battle Chef Brigade, not Chief, Holiday 2017. Morphe's Law, Winter 2017. Sausage Sports Club. What is this? They sound like a bunch of bad pornos. Fall 2017. Light Fingers, early 2018. Nine Parchments, Holiday 2017. No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again,
Hell yeah.
in 2018. And Wiggly Nipple Sloot. That's Shawn. That has to be fucking Shawn. There's no way in hell.
No, Nintendo's pretty getting ballsy.
Well, you saw the Senran Kagura game. Actually, the new name of the Senran Kagura game is Wiggly Nipple Sloot. I guess. You
Yeah,
guys
there
didn't
we
know
go.
that. That's the new working. That's the new standing title. That's what they're going to be working with going forward. Shut up, Shawn. God damn it.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
All right, and then just a little. Damn it. He made it. He formatted it exactly like the rest of the list too, so I couldn't even tell.
It's fucking perfect. I saw him type it in as well. I'm just like, damn it, Shawn.
You guys suck. This is never gonna end. So
I can't wait till Wiggly Nipple Sloot comes out.
Yeah, dude, that's the new Senran Kagura, dude. Speaking of which, I'm buying that game.
Yeah?
Oh, God.
Straight up.
Yes, I'm coming over to play it.
I don't know if it will be in the States, but even if it isn't, they added PayPal, so I can still
Oh,
play it.
yes.
Then we have just a little bit of smaller things, or one thing. Shawn, did you delete one of my things? There's something else down here.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember
I
there
didn't
being.
delete anything. I'm sorry.
I remember there being
Shawn's
another. I
fucking
remember there being
dying.
another article down here, but whatever.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Shawn, do you need a hug? Shawn,
I
do you
do.
need a hug?
Oh, God. Wiggly Nipple Sloot.
God damn it!
Sounds like the best title that ever come out for a console ever.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be game of the year.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
especially
Game
in
of the
the
year
dulcet
right there.
tones of Kyle's voice.
All right. And then on top of that, last thing, real quick, PUBG does still continue to grow, and it has reached 800,000 concurrent users, which is fucking insane.
He did change stuff.
That means 800,000 people actively come back to this game every day. Almost 1 million people. That's more than GTA, at least on Steam.
Damn, what?
That's fucking crazy. How much?
Kyle, read that sentence carefully.
What? I already read it. I know it changed. I skipped over that. All right, so that's our news. Pretty much, again, nothing super important happening. At least nothing I saw in the week. So cool stuff. Super excited for Jesus Christ, Shawn.
Wiggly Nipple Sloot.
I just keep going back and reading it over and over again in Kyle's voice.
Jesus, Jonathan.
Playing in the background. Stop.
It's playing the sound of my people.
Another cut added to the list.
Oh, there he goes. And he's back. Welcome back.
It's okay. I'm cutting all this out.
Damn it.
It's another cut added to the list. Are you good?
I have returned
Okay.
from the lands of darkness.
Nice. All right. It's cool. We're getting more games for the Switch. We're moving forward. Finding more stuff. I don't know any of these games, though. I haven't heard about any of these games, and they all sound like they're shitty mobile games.
Sausage Sports Club.
Most of them
Sausage.
do, yeah.
Now, when I read that one, I'm surprised that
Kentucky Route Zero TV edition.
I'm
want
surprised that
Transvestite
Sausage
edition.
Sports Club wasn't something that Sean wrote down. It sounds like something Sean would put there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so I don't know how the fuck what any of these games are.
You should have put Wiggly
That's
Nipple Sloot like in the place of Sausage Sports Club, so it confused the hell out of Kyle.
Yeah, I'd be lost. So
Sausage Sports Club is actually Wiggly Nipple Sloop Part
there you
series.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
it's part of the Epic trilogy.
Damn,
Yeah,
sounds epic.
they're both coming out within like a month from each other. So cool stuff. So our main topic, Jesus Christ, Jonathan, he's popping it out of Discord. Ooh, excuse me. Our main topic that we have for this week is we will be talking about some of our fonder gaming memories, things that we've come across that either someone has done that was stupid or something that we still have in our minds. Just some events that have taken place over the years of games that we've played together. Just a little trip down memory lane.
Oh no.
And we're going to explain some of the inside jokes that we make in these podcasts every once in a while.
Before we accidentally demonize ourselves.
Yeah, that you might hear from us down the line or have heard from us before and you're just confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say first, we're losing Jonathan left and right. But so I'd say there he goes again. Goodness gracious.
Just the fucking
Just go, Jonathan.
the
Just
face.
go.
The face. We should have Jonathan start so he can like just
Nah, I don't think it's not gonna work. It's
Yeah.
not gonna work. So
No.
I'd say like let's explain the Eris Morn incident.
Oh my god.
Oh God. No, the memories. The memories.
Okay, wait,
No!
let me see if I can find it.
That's because that's probably been referenced the
If
most.
anybody can find it, Antony, you can find it.
That's been referenced the most
Yeah, exactly.
amongst the podcast probably.
Yeah.
And I'd say basically what was happening, we were playing Destiny 1. I don't know what we were doing exactly. I just remember being in the tower.
Yeah, we were at the tower.
We were at the tower just chilling, and we have a message group for everyone that we have on PlayStation where we send things to each other, screenshots or shit that we share with people or whatever. And you could get a mobile app on your phone that you can have, oh my God, that you can have basically, you could use the messenger from your phone. And you could upload photos. Hello.
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 My fucking microphone just exploded on my face.
I don't think your microphone would cause you to disconnect from
God,
Discord.
how excited
Well, no.
did you get that microphone?
It's just a shitty microphone. So
I don't think it has anything to do with you disconnecting from the Discord.
because I kept disconnecting because it was plugged in and it wasn't working. So I disconnected and reconnected to see if it worked because that's how it worked before. So I apologize, but now I have
To be fair, Jonathan, if I got close to your face, I would explode all over it too. So
Aww.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Aww.
this is true.
That's nice.
Me trying to pick out the right mic earlier.
Did you see my message in the fucking chat?
Yes, I did. Because you just not
I'm
only
looking
are
now.
you making the boop every time you pop in and out of the call, but you also have to make the boop every time you fucking send a message into the chat. So whoever's listening, they're just being like bombarded by auditory boops because of you. That was my passive aggressive. Go fuck yourself for the night.
I'm sorry, Kyle. you know, every time I come on here, I have to ruin it somehow. So.
Yeah. See,
Wouldn't be the same otherwise.
Shawn may sound bad, but at least he's consistent. Where he just sounds bad all the time. It's not like coming in and out of consistency. So,
The key to success is consistency.
yeah. So if you're gonna sound like shit,
Consistency.
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 The key to success is less consonants.
Yeah, there you go.
We found out who's the most illiterate here.
Yeah. I think everyone found out when you read that article earlier.
Oh my! I was being rushed. You can't rush me.
You're not
You
being
can't
rushed.
rush perfection.
You had time to read it. Don't.
No, you are like, we gotta do it fast.
All right, off the.
So back to the memory. I do remember part of the conversation being that I thought Eris Morn was hot, and Anthony came up with the idea to ruin that.
Oh,
And I threatened him not to. I threatened him not. I'm like, dude, don't do that. And he's like, hold on a minute. I got you.
That's my
Go ahead.
That's my favorite. I got you.
So
It's
basically,
taken me to bad places, man.
so he goes quiet. He goes ghost for a bit, and we're like, Antony, are you there? And he's like, no, I got you. And we're wondering, like, what are you doing, bro? And lo and behold, within a couple of minutes, there's a message that pops up in our chat. Now, this isn't just 2 or 3 people. This is probably like 7 of our friends, including people that were not in the conversation at the time. So not only did we get bombarded with this, but the people that were in the fucking PlayStation messages got bombarded with it. I think Hector saw it and didn't know what was going on because he wasn't with us and stuff like that. I think it was you, Antony, me, and Tyler. I think were the ones that were there
I
at
was
that
in
time.
it too.
Or Jonathan was there too. Yeah. So that happens, and he sends.
And he's snickering and giggling to himself.
He's looking for the
hysterically
photo
like
on
a
his
fucking mad
iPad.
scientist.
But so we get a message that pops up in the chat, and like, okay, and he's like, "Look at this," and then everyone goes to the group. There's maybe like a good 3 to 4 seconds of silence while everyone kind of absorbs the information. And there it is, sitting in front of our faces. There is a picture of Eris Morn with like green areola around her nipples, right?
Yes.
They were green.
Oh yeah.
And a prolapsed anus, like fucking the size of a water balloon. That is also green.
That's an
It
understatement.
looked like a sandworm from Dune, man. It was fucking terrifying. I have nightmares about that damn picture.
Yeah, and it was probably like a third of the size of her ass cheek on either side. So it's just absolutely disgusting. just so confused. Like, where did you find this? And
I don't even know because I'm trying to find it again and I can't even
he's
find
got
it.
his avenues. It was a long time ago. You might have to
lost
go
in the
pretty
depths
far
of
back
his
into the
porn
fat
his
folder,
soul.
Anthony.
Yeah, for real.
You'd have to go pretty far back into the fat folder to find that again.
Oh, that's my. What is that?
I don't know. So that was that. So if we ever reference the mythical day of infamy that is known as Eris Morn,
Oh yes.
that is what that event was, and it has scarred most of us
God, I think I screamed.
for life. I have yet to see worse pornographic imagery.
Is that the challenge? Is that a challenge?
God, don't challenge him. Do not challenge him.
I'm
Don't
thinking.
do that.
I'm thinking. Get me.
Have you ever seen a human own a hole?
Yes. No. Ooh. I'm applying context clues here, and I know own a hole is like it's like a masturbatory aid, correct?
It's basically like a
You put your dick in it.
simplified version of like a fleshlight.
Okay. So it's
Basically.
a flashlight, and I'm assuming a human own a hole. I'm assuming there's a gigantic penis in play, and yeah.
Yeah,
So context clues, we saw that from. That sounds very
yeah,
destructive.
it was.
Oh no.
For all of our listeners, if you're ever in a chat with a group of us and Antony's a part of it and he ever says challenge accepted, you won't know what he's talking about. He'll have heard you say, I would never I would never see this, or that would be horrible. And you'll keep moving with the conversation and he'll just quietly off the side go, challenge accepted. And next thing you know, the horror of horrors will be placed beyond your eyes. So, yeah. So if you ever hear him say challenge accepted, just back the fuck out. Back out, wait like 3 days, go back into where it's scrolled out of the fucking way and continue. But for your own protection, run.
It's like just sitting there. I've never seen a character. Give me a character. Amy from Sonic the Hedgehog with a fuck. I'm thinking.
There's a huge folder on that on Reddit.
Stop it. He's
Shitting
on his
a pool of
iPad.
blood.
Shitting a pool of blood. That's too late. That's too late. You're not thinking outside the box. I can't think. And the
Somebody
thing about
fucking
it is,
full of blood out of her. I don't know. It's just go find it.
It exists for a reason because someone derives pleasure from it.
Yeah, that's true.
We've already referred to Antony as the Lord of Lewd, so we know where his mindset is when it comes to that. So that's when we ever refer to prolapsed anuses or the Erismorn incident. That is where that comes from. Another thing we might ever reference at one point or other, I don't think we have yet on the show, but is the Nova Bomb incident.
No.
Oh God!
Now this is probably the worst. And again, I told you we were gonna unmitigatedly bash on Antony for this episode, and then we'll move on to some other things because we still have some time. But the Nova Bomb incident was we were running through. Now, near the end of Destiny's life cycle, we decided we would run through all the raids again with everybody. So we were going to sit there, go through all the raids, and we started with Vault of Glass. So we were going through Vault of Glass. Not everyone knew exactly what to do because some of us were later into Destiny's life after Vault of Glass was no longer a thing. So we were all learning the raid again. And so if any of you have played Destiny or have done this raid, I would explain it if you haven't. If you haven't done a raid or know what a raid is in Destiny, it's basically a very long campaign style mission. So there is a somewhat of a story. You're there for a reason. You're going through, and there are huge mechanics associated with these bosses. You run through boss fights. You do certain parts of it. Sometimes there's platforming involved.
Oh my God.
It's very cinematic.
Vault of Glass has a stealth sequence that you go through, and you're going through with 5 other people. So there's 6 people in your fire team, and you are running through this raid. Now, we were near the final boss. After we've gone through... Now, these raids usually take anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, depending on your team. If your team's good, you could do it in 2 to 3 hours. You're done with it. You don't have to worry about it. If your team's not so good, which was us 90% of the time, it takes more to 4 to 6 hours. And we were there. We were near the end of it. Now, you could come back to these raids throughout the week and complete them. But we were near the end. We were going to see it through. We're all pretty high level, so it wasn't a huge deal. We weren't really dying left and right. We died every once in a while because with some of these mechanics in these raids, you also run into the issue with there's a possible wipe, or there are some things that will just insta-kill you if you do them incorrectly. So in order to prevent that, you got to just do something. But in this particular incident, we were in the final boss, and we had gone through most of the phases. We did everything. We were going through the final damage phase. We were close to killing him. And at one point, if you do something correctly, everyone's supers are charged really quickly. So everyone's supers are popping left and right, while one member of the team will hold this shield that prevents people from being wiped at the end of the damage phase. And so it was Antony's turn to hold the shield. And in this process, Antony had the bright idea that my supers charge, we're almost done. I'm going to help out. And him being a warlock, he dropped the shield and proceeded to toss his ultimate, which at the time was Nova Bomb. So we're all done. We're getting ready to finish the damage phase and kill him. And we see Antony toss his Nova Bomb as the boss begins the wipe. So he drops the shield in probably the most important time of holding the shield, and everyone gets wiped instantly for that one Nova Bomb that does not even kill him. It doesn't even finish him off.
No, it's not even that. It fucking missed.
I missed it.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, remember the whole joke was a whiff the Nova Bomb.
Oh my God, I don't even remember it missing. So, oh wow,
and it was
fantastic.
Our 3rd day of that raid too. We did like 2 hours, and then we spent an entire day on the stealth mission, which Kyle and I did for so long together that we started yelling at each other. And then the 3rd day, we had finally made it to the boss, and we parked the save there so that we could do it the next day. So we finally got everyone together. We had the mechanics down because I remembered most of the mechanics from the raid. And what I didn't remember, I had looked up. Remember, I looked up the Mars and Venus bit and all that shit.
Yeah.
And so we had it down. We were doing good. We were carrying it. Everything was fucking good. We're like, yeah, the energy was going. Bro force was strong. Everyone had used their last fucking heavy to load up so we can unload him on the last kill shot. And he was fucking going down. And then dipshit drops his fucking shield and misses a Nova Bomb and wipes the whole party except for him.
Yeah.
And then the thing is that he's like, what the hell happened? Where'd you guys go? And everybody is just screaming.
It was quite the experience. Did we finish it? We got back up and finished that night, right? Or did we come back another night? I don't remember if we were done.
We finished it. We took like 15 minutes of yelling at Antony and cooling down, and then we finished it. It was the next time around we finished it. But the whole time we were finishing it, especially Jonathan, but the rest of us were throwing barbs at him. Jonathan made it his personal mission to yell at Antony for the rest of the next round while we were shooting shit.
Just making sure I don't fuck up.
To make a joke about a whiff Nova bomb. I took
Yeah.
Damn it.
for about the next month and a half.
Let's just hope in Destiny 2 there isn't anything I can miss with the Warlock.
Now the thing is, with the Nova Bomb, it travels even slower now,
Oh
so
my
it's much
God.
easier to miss because it's not traveling as quick. Although it does have quite a bit of tracking on it, so you might miss it and it might boomerang back around and smack into whatever you're throwing it at. But
We may have to ground you from Nova bombs. You may just not be allowed to use it.
Damn it.
Well,
So-
I'll practice.
Never on.
Yeah,
I'll practice.
he does have PlayStation
And
Plus
he
now.
misses so frequently.
So
Yeah.
he will be on with He will be with us Destiny 2 launch day, which is
Yes.
nice. Glad to have the squad back together.
Wait, what day does it come out on? Like, what day of the week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday is my last day of working at my old job, and then I have Thursday off. So guess what I'm doing Thursday?
Cool. I have Tuesday, Wednesdays off. Wednesday night we'll be doing.
Well, wait. If I have Thursday off, I could just stay up all of Wednesday night.
Yeah. Wednesday night we'll be having we'll be getting back into doing our after hours at night. So if you guys are listening and if anyone actually missed that, it is coming back. I just wanted to wait till I got a better setup going. So it's going to be because it's being streamed and recorded. My laptop could not handle that very well. But we will be back. There will be a stream. I'm going to work on getting an overlay set up so you guys have something to look at while we're streaming. Hopefully by then, I don't know if we'll have a webcam by then, but I'm trying to get one. So
What kind of webcam are you looking at?
I don't know. I get paid on Wednesday, so because with the computer purchase and all that, funds are a little bit low. But
Yeah.
I want to work on getting video so when we do stream, there's something to look at, and you guys can come talk with us and hang out with us while we stream the after hours, because those are just a lot more chill. Don't have to worry about following any type of order or notes. You would just kind of hang out and talk to you guys or talk to each other for an hour, and those are usually Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you do want to come and hang out and join and just chill with us, that's what we'll be doing this Wednesday. On top of Wednesdays going forward, because it's now easier that I have a decent computer to fucking do it with. So that's cool. Just a little bit of a sidebar. Back to shitting on Antony. Now,
God damn it.
there was another thing I want to talk about. Now, this was me, Antony, and Tyler. There wasn't really anybody else with us, but we were doing Oryx. Now, do you remember this, Antony? Oryx. Late night Oryx, right?
Oh, was that the one where we like pretty much stayed up the whole night?
The whole night doing Oryx.
Oh my God.
I almost got... It was like 4 a.m. I don't even think we finished it. Now, Oryx is probably one of the more mechanically challenging bosses in Destiny when it comes to just all the bosses. There's a lot you have to do for Oryx. And what was happening, it was starting to get late. We had arrived at Oryx late. We had arrived at Oryx like at 1 in the morning. And we're getting ready. We're learning about it as well as doing it, trying to complete it. And so... I'm assuming Antony was tired.
I remember
I don't
now.
know exactly what was going on, but there's these platforms set up that you have to jump on in a correct order depending on where Oryx pops up. He'll pop up on certain parts of the map, and then you go in a clockwise order from where he starts in order to jump on these platforms to create platforms for whoever is doing the running to jump and grab this relic, to bring it down, to steal something from someone else and slam it down so everyone's invincible and all this other shit. And so we were getting ready. This was after a couple failed attempts, and we had gotten wiped a couple times. And it was the first time Oryx shows up. And we're like, okay, everyone jump. Panel 1 up, panel 2 up, panel 3 up, panel 4 up. And then we come back around to it, and I look over to Antony. And we're like, panel up, and he goes, and everyone looks at Antony, and his character's just not moving. And I'm like, Antony, what's going on? And like, it wasn't snoring, but you can hear like the air hitting the mic. That is, you're just out, just not playing, just completely fucking out, and just fucking passed out. Or like Antony, and you like wake up, you're like, what happened? And then like so we missed the fucking attempt, and then so we just decided to wipe because it was earlier on in the fight. But just like throughout that whole night, there was just little issues that pop up every once in a while where you're just like, someone would be asleep, someone wasn't listening because we were running with randoms.
It was always something.
It was rough, but it would always be something. I don't even think we finished that night.
We did. Wait.
No, I don't think we did.
I think we finished the next day.
We might have finished the next day.
God, that was rough though. Like I was sitting there playing. I had the remote in my hand, and I remember like playing. And then waking up, I'm like, oh my God, when did I fall asleep? In the middle of shooting enemies? Like, I'll wake up to, like, enemies damaging me. I'm just like, what's going on? And I was just so confused when I would wake up because I would, like, nod off for, like, a few seconds. And then I would, like, come back, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'd be completely lost.
Rough stuff.
Oh, it was rough.
Besides that, not much has really... Antony hasn't really done that much bad. Just every once in a while, something comes up.
Yeah. I'll do something stupid. It's usually funny.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, my God.
You guys got anything else you could think of? What about you, Shawn? You have something you could think of? Something that someone particularly did stupid? I like that.
I liked my favorite. Well, conversely, the opposite side of Antony's Nova Bomb. One of my favorite Jonathan moments was when he was raging during that whole boss fight. Like, he was getting so pissed at like everything. Like, if somebody just happened to miss the shot, it's like, God damn it, it's right in front of you, what the hell is wrong with you? Shoot the motherfucker. Do I have to do everything myself? Bunch of fucking cockholes. Nobody rages with such sweet symphony like Jonathan. I love him. I love his sense of humor. I love having him around, and he is definitely a friend. But my favorite thing is when he unleashes the torrents of rage. And never was it sweeter and more profound than there. Maybe Wrath of the Machine.
Oh my God.
Like, every time one of us would die.
No, definitely.
You don't understand.
Definitely Wrath of the Machine.
The 8 hours we spent on Wrath of the Machine made me want to die.
He came off of mute to say this.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think that one might have tied it, because anytime somebody died, he would curse our origins, our parents, our ancestors. Like,
dishonor on you, your family, and your cow.
your cow. Oh yeah,
that was definitely
rough because none of us knew what the fuck we were doing, and that
it just came out.
That was also a difficult raid as well. The final
boss. What the hell
boss.
are you talking about?
What?
Wrath of the Machine.
Just like, it just came out. Oh,
no, not now. When we played it,
I thought you were talking about something in your ass or whatnot. I was all confused for a moment.
No, when we played it, it was relatively new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was new. It had been out for about a week, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we sat there because I kind of looked it up somewhat of what to do, but even that doesn't fucking help when it came to the final fight.
No, the description was terrible because we had to sit there and unravel what you found on the hard way. Not to mention my light level at the time, I think, was like 20 levels too low.
Oh, yeah.
We went in, I was getting creamed every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
To the point where even when I was the right light level and I was doing good, you guys still kept talking to me like I was fucking up. Like, halfway through, you're like, oh shit, that wasn't you that died 15 times. I'm like, I fucking told you, I'm doing fine over here.
Oh,
and you're like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, that was rough. Did we play with the random too for that one?
We had good Lord and Savior Jedi
guy that
Oompy.
just like knew how to do the raid.
Oompy.
Jedi Oompy.
Jedi Oompy.
I still have him as a friend on
I do too.
Because he joined our clan.
He was super chill with everything. He was always like, no, don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Like,
and all of us are like fucking raging. Like, our heads are about to like explode.
And Oompy's just like, calm down, guys. It's no one's fault. We're gonna keep going.
Like, I just can't do it anymore.
We were all like about to rip each other's heads off, and Oopie was trying to like be that mediator to prevent us from killing each other.
I think that was also one of my favorite memories of you, Kyle. You took on this parental role. You felt responsible for everybody, and you're like, okay, here's the game plan, guys. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, and then the raid would start, and it would fall to shit, and you would cry in the corner. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I raised them so well.
Cursing at everybody for sucking ass.
Kicking on corpses.
I like look over, like I'm in the middle of like a jump, and I get like a view of the field, and I see like Shawn like picking his like ass and wiping the shit on like the wall and stuff, and then we have Antony across that's like looking down the barrel of his gun, like about to pull the trigger. We had Jonathan in the middle, like spinning because his head exploded from rage, and the blood's like making him spin in a circle. And then we got like Hector, who's like trying his hardest, but it's like kind of like, because he's in this, he was somewhat in the same position as Shawn, where they were a little bit under the light level, so you just died that little bit much faster, which makes it difficult, because then we got a res and there's the timer to it, and if anyone's dead during this whole ordeal, it just makes the whole process that much harder, because someone has to pick up the slack every time that happens. So you're
Hector
like,
was hilarious because he kept trying to go hero mode too. He's like, "I got this, guys," and he would run 10 steps and
pulls
fall
out
over.
He like pulls out his hammers, takes like 3 steps, and just gets absolutely fucking obliterated by an enemy. Oh god, it just, and like again, every once in a while, I'd like look over and see the battlefield and just see like what I'm like wadding through, like I'm like knee deep in shit, and I'm just like, oh god, this is gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
Man,
we have high. I think we could say that we have high hopes for Destiny 2 just because of Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And even if, in my
worse.
opinion, even if it isn't like the full-fledged game right off the bat, as long as it ends as well as Destiny 1 did, I'll be happy. That's literally all I want. It's that improvement. I don't even care if it's not the whole game.
My best thing about Destiny was you guys. I really don't care about the game so much anymore.
Oh,
the
yes.
experiences we had were fairly fantastic, and then that shit just carried over into the other games we played.
Oh, yes. I remember climbing up the fucking cliff.
The cliff.
Trying to get the Siva, like the Siva
It wasn't even
shard.
important. You don't need it for anything.
The fragment.
Oh my god!
I still have nightmares about doing that. And then I had to take Hector up. Hector kept begging me to show him the way, and he was the worst. The worst. And Destiny sucks at platforming, but I have never seen anyone platform worse in that game than Hector. I'm like, Hector, jump right here. I would jump 3 feet onto a little cliff face. I'd turn around, hop over. He would jump 20 feet over and just keep going. Just off into oblivion, and then just curse it because somehow it was the game's fault and he couldn't do it. He would just rocket past shit.
Me and Antony did it together when we first heard about it, and nothing was more satisfying. Now it was annoying to get through it, but nothing was more satisfying than the other person being ahead of you, and you hear like a grunt of frustration and see their body fly past you at full speed and off the fucking mountain, just like their corpse
at the bottom.
Their corpse slams into a rock at full speed. I had that happen multiple times where Antony would be ahead of me.
It was completely random where it'd respawn you too.
Yeah. It was,
oh yes.
I had one where we were like 1 or 2 jumps away, and I'd fall off, and I'd be right back at the fucking. Or remember, you wouldn't necessarily die from the fall if you landed back in the plaza. You'd slam into the ground and have like a little bit of health left, and then you're back at the start, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, sometimes you'll get lucky, and it'll save your respawn point, like at the halfway point. But if like that happens, where like you hit the bottom and you happen to live, you're fucked.
Yeah,
every time you respawn, you restart at the bottom every single time
screwed.
now.
Yeah, but it was so funny. Like, just that thing where like Antony would be ahead of me, he'd be chilling, he'd miss a jump, and you're like, fuck, and then you just see like a body fly past you. Oh god!
Could you knock other people off as well?
Yeah, there was body collision too. So if you were doing it with someone, you always had to be 1 jump behind them.
Oh man!
I remember multiple times because there's really small spaces and tight jumps you have to make.
Oh my god!
Remember, there's that one jump that like There's something blocking you, like, so you bonk your head and it's like sends you flying off.
Yeah.
I hated that shit with a passion because
You have to, like,
there's
jump
that
and
one
wait till
jump
you
where there was a
descend.
cliff right above your head.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
and
yeah.
you were making a gap in between
It's like
two
Antony's
rocks.
reliving it right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I remember trying to do that one jump that got me so it was so confusing for me. Remember that one jump? It was like it was vertical and up.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I'm like, how did you get there, Kyle? He's like, just jump behind you, then jump up.
Antony,
And I'm looking behind me. And I'm like, there's nothing there. And I'm like, there's nothing there, Kyle. Look, watch. And I'll jump into nothing and then fall. And Kyle's just waiting for me like for 30 minutes trying to do it. How long did it take? Like 4 hours?
No, it's
Yeah,
like
Antony,
2
the
or 3
thing
hours.
is there's a tiny finger of rock that sticks out that does not even remotely look like it's in the way. But for some fucking reason, the collision detection would always hit it because I had that problem too until I figured out what it was.
Yeah, there's
God.
like a little bit of cliff above you that you like bonk your head on and you go careening off the fucking side every time.
And I'd so desperately try to like make my way so that I fall onto another cliff, but I would just either die or bounce off of it.
Yeah, I remember also like if you were really high up and you fall, you have to like navigate your body to make sure that you don't touch anything on the way down so you could get lucky enough to respawn at one of the later checkpoints. Because so sometimes like I jump off and land on, because it's all like up. You're just going up the whole time. So you could fall off the cliff and land on rocks below you, and then you lose all that progress. So sometimes you jump off and you're like, shit, I gotta like damage control here, and you have to make sure you miss every rock on the way down, so you
die.
actually die, so you don't lose your checkpoint.
I remember hitting the bottom.
Is if you hit,
wait,
go ahead.
I remember hitting the bottom and living, and then trying to jump really quick off the edge and kill myself.
You're like shit.
Yeah, I just try to jump and just kill myself, but it didn't work. It just saves automatically when you hit the ground.
Oh god, what about you, Shawn? What were you gonna say?
Most of the standing surfaces you were on weren't exactly horizontal; they were at an angle.
Oh.
So if you were falling and you were trying to land on one of those places you successfully stood on before, you'd hit it and ping pong right the fuck off at a 90-degree angle out in the middle. Just beyond redemption.
Yes.
But because you touched it, if you touched anything on the way down, it would remember that shit and reset you to the point behind it.
Yep. God damn.
That
Fuck
Oh
that.
god, that whole peak was made of like pure 100% unadulterated hell.
Yes.
Like oh Jesus.
Did you guys have any memories of of me aside from the one thing I remember Kyle like eating off of for like weeks was we were playing one game and I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been Warframe. And I kept getting lost over and over and over.
That was Warframe.
Point where like they would be like Kyle and whoever else was playing would be somewhere on the map together, raising hell, and I'm like out in Egypt, 9 miles away, and Kyle and like I think maybe it'd be Hector or Perry, or it'd be like, where are you, Shawn? And Kyle would just be like. like
and what it
Shawn,
was,
pull up the map. You would already know I was lost.
It was always
hit this button. It's over and over again. There's a map. There's a fucking map. For the love of Christ, there's a map.
Because it's all.
And I'm like, I'm looking at the map. It all looks the same. I don't know what to do.
It's because it's always like procedurally generated. So every time you play a mission, it's different. There's a different layout that you go through. So you have stuff to explore. And Shawn likes to explore. He'll fill out parts of just run around and look for shit. So we're doing the mission. We'll be like in the middle of just getting ass blasted. Someone will go down and like, can someone get me? I'm like, I'm not close. I'm like, Shawn, and I pull up the map and I see him like fucking in the top right corner of the map, and we're sitting in the middle. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out there, dude? And he's like, oh, I found this cool like cove that led this way, and I found this. Or every once in a while, he'd be like, where are you guys? Like, I can't find anybody. And I'm like, pull up the map. And like, again, some of the areas were so large, if you were to pull up the map, you wouldn't see the other icons because they're off of it. So you have to fill in the map as you go. So it's just, and that happens in a couple of the games. Like, if it's any game that's co-op, that's like somewhat open worlds, Shawn's going to get not necessarily lost. He just wanders off on his own. He just like, well,
I'm like he's got to keep a leash on me half the time. Or like we'll start playing and I'll try and figure out why Kyle's behind me. I'll be like, Kyle, why are you behind me the whole time? He's because I'm making sure you don't fucking wander off again. Or I'll start to wander off and he'll jump in front. He's like, no, this way.
Yeah.
I'm like, but there's a door. No, this way.
Yeah.
But there might be no, this way.
He's like, oh, we'll go on like this like 5-minute detour, and then there'll be like a moldy piece of cheese as the reward, and I'm like, was that worth it, Shawn? And you're like, yeah. It's fucking every time. Oh gosh.
I even try and sneak off. I think he keeps the fucking mini map up just to make sure I can't sneak away now.
It's like, hey, where are you going?
Get like an electric collar on him, so every time he progresses a little bit too far away from you, it's like radial. It's just like you hear it go off, and he'll like slowly walk back. Oh man,
I remember playing. This was back in high school. Halo 3.
Oh, Halo
with Sergeant
3.
Johnson and getting the Spartan laser from him.
I remember because we learned about it. I don't know how the hell we learned about it, but we found out that if you kill Sergeant Johnson, which takes a long fucking time.
Oh yeah.
And this is once he starts attacking you, he's got a Spartan laser which one-shots you. So we're all like taking turns dying and like slowly ticking away damage on him. And eventually, if you kill him, you get his Spartan laser and it has infinite ammo.
Yeah, and
so
then
you take it through the rest of the level.
Yeah, and then you take that and kill him again to get a second one.
Yeah, and then you could just keep going. And it was just that was fun because it was just us fucking around trying to figure out how to like optimize doing that. I remember also we would replay the final level just for fun.
Oh my god!
And we just go through the final level on co-op with the Warthog, like you're racing and stuff, and just every once in a while, like you'd try and do something, or you'd be driving a Warthog full speed, you'd clip something and go like shot, like you'd get sent like 1,000 miles in the other direction.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh man!
I remember after beating the bot. What's that dude called? The one that was helping you out the whole time in Halo 3, but turned out to be bad.
Guilty Spark.
Yeah,
he's a little eyeball thing.
Yeah, him. After defeating him, I remember leaving that chamber and then Sergeant Johnson coming at the end of the hallway and shooting us with the Spartan laser. You remember? I think he killed me and you went off running because he came back. Because he respawns. He doesn't stay dead.
I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah, we came out of the chamber because it locks you in there. You defeat Guilty Sparks and you come back out. And you have to go back around and up the cliff to where the last level is where you drive. And we came out and Sergeant Johnson was running at us with the Spartan laser and none of us saw him. And I think all you see is the laser coming down. Laser. And I didn't see it. So it hit me. Kyle's like, holy fuck. And he goes back into the chamber.
Yeah.
You managed to kill him, but I'm like, well, shit, now what? I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, Halo was cool. I liked playing the multiplayer, like just messing around. I remember they had that
the
one
custom maps.
Oh, what was it? Jenga, dude, that was so cool. Where it would spawn like a bunch of people on a tower, and then one person would be on the ground. What map was
with
there?
Gravity lifts?
Yeah, and there was a bunch of gravity lifts
and objects,
and you had objects that you would push into them, like explosives, like big things of concrete,
crates, barrels, and barricades.
So everyone would be on this big tower that was being held up by physics. Or just it was like a Jenga tower that was being held up, and people would launch shit at it, and then the idea was to survive. And then at the bottom there's teleporters, and if you can fall into the teleporters, you can go and kill the person that's shooting the objects. But that shit I love that fucking map. That was so much fun.
There was a lot of really good custom games in
Halo 3. It was crazy because it's interesting as they made Forge better, it felt like the maps were less prominent.
Yeah.
Where in Halo 3 you had to resort to glitches to do most of your stuff, but there was the most popular that those maps were. Probably because I think the way they supported it in Halo 3 was the best, with the way to search up maps and how they had like the best maps of the week and all that stuff like that.
But I definitely think that they did a good job in Reach because we played the hell out of it in Reach.
Oh yeah, there was so many. Remember that one where like you go down and it would teleport you to the top in your car? But you maintained your speed, so you just kept going down. And there's
people at the bottom, and you only get faster and faster.
Yeah,
and at some point you would go so fast that
you would fucking explode.
Yeah, you explode.
Yeah, and you just keep building speed. It's like you're falling infinitely, and you go past the point where the wheels glitch on the car and you're just zooming down at full speed.
Yeah, and at some point you're not even touching the ground anymore. You're just flying from teleporter to teleporter.
Yeah, and you're bouncing down this tunnel and you just eventually just detonate.
The second
you're going so fast.
If you're going so fast, because I remember going so fast that you didn't touch the floor anymore, and it would just be like an endless loop. But at some point, your Warthog would turn, and your tire would just clip the floor, and it would go flying to the roof, and just you die.
Explode. You're going so fast. Yeah. I remember also in Halo 3 they had that. What was it, like cops versus Mexicans or something like that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
There was that.
There was some racist map style. I think
Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man, where it's like you're trying to run over the. Oh yeah, everyone's
don't run over the fat kid.
Or the same thing. Don't run. Smear the queer.
Smear the queer.
There were a lot of fucking messed up maps back then.
I know.
Where that one person would be pink and everyone had mongooses. They had to run them over.
Oh my god,
man. They had some of the best. I remember also being super good at Halo 3. I would play it like nonstop, and I got to the point where I was really good with the grenades, so I could just bounce. I got like the crazy bounces where I'd throw it, bounce off a wall, blow up, and I just like one tap and one burst to the head with the BR, and they just fall over.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh my god, I loved Halo 3. It was so fantastic.
There was one called Haunted Halls, and I don't remember.
It was like that was like a maze, and it was zombies, and there was someone chasing after you.
But
you were in a maze, and you were able to like put traps, or not traps, but like knock stuff over to make it harder for the zombies to get through.
That, and you had to get to the end yourself because the zombie was
super fast.
His speed was reduced down to 0.
Oh,
but he had like 10 overshields, so you technically couldn't kill him.
Yeah. So you just have to like outrun him, but you have to figure out which way to go in this maze to escape because he was super slow. So he would just slowly chase everybody, and you could put things down. Well, there was also another one like that where you spawn in the middle and he would spawn at the end, and they had all these holes on the side, and you'd have to keep going up to get away from him. You remember that? And there would be like Gauss cannons at the top. I forgot what that one was called, but it had this.
Oh, I remember.
It was the same. It was along the same lines. Yeah. Also, like they introduced like the sumo one, where on that sandbox map where everyone would be in warthogs at the top, and you have to push people off.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many good custom.
Yeah, they were fantastic custom maps.
I want to go back and play them again.
My freaking Xbox hard drive crashed, so I can't even use my Xbox 360 anymore.
Mine turns on.
I still have it. I have the Halo 3 collector's edition, so it looks like it's got like the Master Chief color scheme. But yeah, there's fantastic levels in Halo 3.
I absolutely loved Halo. It's probably just because of like
the multiplayer, the community and stuff.
Exactly, it's almost the same as good job, Bungie, making a good community.
Yeah, they like I said, they fostered it very well. You could share you could share screenshots.
Yes, and there was always people doing screenshots.
There was always people messing with like filters and making like super edgy fucking pictures.
Oh my god, yeah.
There was one. Oh, remember when we tried to collect like all the armor and the ever elusive katana that you can get?
Oh my god, yeah.
And you get the katana set. But all the armor was unlocked doing special things. You know how you unlock the katana? You have to beat the final level of the game with everyone being in ghosts.
What the
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we do it?
No, we never did it. Because I remember never getting the katana, and I really wanted it.
I had the helmet and the katana. I remember having it.
Damn, you did it?
Didn't you hack your save, though?
Didn't you get it from beating the campaign on Legendary or something?
No, that's how you get the armor. I think. I remember you guys. I think you guys hacked your save, if I remember correctly. I think you guys hacked it somehow. Because I remember the katana, you have to beat the final level with ghosts.
I remember wanting to get the blue helmet in Reach. The fire helmet.
Oh, you know how I was watching a video of some dude estimating how long it would take. You need like 400 million credits. You'd have to play the game for 18 hours a day for like 500 something days in order to get that.
What, that blue helmet?
Yeah, just to accumulate enough credits to get that helmet.
God damn, what?
What, Reach?
Yeah, that blue like skeleton blue fire helmet that they had. Bork.
Bork.
Wow, we almost got Shawn. We're 8 minutes from finishing. We almost got through an entire fucking podcast without a bark.
Bork.
And then he pulled it in clutch at the last second. God damn it.
You what, mate?
You what, mate?
You want me?
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan.
I swear on me, Mom.
I picked up CSGO, Jonathan. Well, actually, I got it for free with my computer, so I have it now.
Damn, really?
Sweet.
Yeah, they doing like an Intel streamer bundle or some shit. The only game they had
with my roommate every night, and it's basically like the grandfather to Siege. It's really like it's a lot more challenging than Siege.
Yeah, it's got a huge skill cap. Like, there's a lot you have to learn for that game. I remember I played a game of League recently. It's been 3 years since I touched that game, and getting back into that game.
How'd that go?
I had no idea what I was doing because there's a lot of new items, and there's like 15 or 16 additional characters.
Oh my god!
It's like 140 league characters now.
Yeah,
It's
they
fucking
completely
crazy.
reworked the shop.
Oh yeah, everything's been changed around. I've stopped playing before they introduced the loot box stuff that they do, so I'm really far out of the loop.
Oh,
But super cool. I enjoy League. I remember. I'm thinking if I have any fond memories of League. I just remember frustration.
That's all I remember.
That's all I remember about League is frustration. I remember getting Catherine into League.
Oh yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
she still plays it, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember I when I logged back into it recently, someone hit me up and he was. Do you remember Coltrane? Did we ever play with? Did you ever play with him?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, but he hit me up and he's like, the last game you played was 516 days ago or some shit
Holy
like that.
shit!
I'm like,
Wait, his
damn.
name's Cole.
Coltrane, or I don't remember what his actual name was. It might have been Cole. I don't remember.
I remember something about Cole.
Yeah, we played him with Chris, next door neighbor.
Okay, then yeah.
I talked to him
Oh
recently.
yeah, okay,
too.
I did then.
He came over and he wanted to borrow the pool key or some shit. I don't remember.
Oh okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, all I remember is frustration. But I'll pick it up again because you were talking about like the payment plan.
oh yeah, I was explaining to Antony about how I paid for the computer, how they do like a payment plan.
That's
So.
that's definitely what I'm gonna do once I
Yeah.
save up enough for like the down payment and like just make sure I
You
have
got to see
enough.
what you want to build first because you don't need what I have.
No, because you're doing editing and
Yeah,
stuff. It's streaming.
With a content producer, or if you're creating any sort of content, it's really nice to have a really good CPU. But if you're not doing that, you could have a basic level CPU. You can have like an i5, and then you could do most of the stuff today on a 1070, which
I'm
will
okay.
save you like $500.
I'm okay with playing any game at
They
like
also-
decent settings at 30 frames. I'm not
well-
too big on that.
Yeah.
Wait till you play a game at 60.
Well, no,
before
I've
you
seen-
leave today.
Frames
I've
makes a
seen
difference
videos.
in
I've seen
competitive,
videos in
but-
60 frames, and I just melt in my chair because with my Wi-Fi, I don't get that luxury very often. And there are sometimes, the times where I'm home alone and I turn off everything.
Before you leave my house today, you're gonna play something on this computer.
Oh my god, please!
You will play something on this computer. I have a couple of games, maybe a round of PUBG or something. I don't
Okay.
know. Because it's so nice having everything on ultra and playing at 60. It's like a fantastic looking experience.
I remember being able to play Borderlands 2 on my laptop at like all the settings, and it was like beautiful, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I could play.
We
Borderlands
should
2
get
on
together
mine,
and
but
do a Borderlands 2 session, man. That'd be fun.
I still
Oh my
have
God.
it for the PlayStation.
I have it for the PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
dude,
need
we
it-
should do that.
I should be
Yeah.
downloaded. I played all of the pre-sequel by myself because no one was playing with me.
I have the pre-sequel.
I'll play it again because I only played it once.
I've got
I liked
both
it.
of them. Yeah, we should do that, man. Because I've
What
been
level
trying
are
to
you
beat
guys?
the second.
I don't know why we're making
I
plans
don't remember.
5
I'd have
days
to
before
check,
Destiny
but I haven't
comes
beat
out.
either of them yet.
Oh yeah,
Why are we making plans 5 days before Destiny comes out?
we all know when Destiny comes out, we're just gonna
We'll be playing
revert to like
Destiny.
nothing.
I
just
also
play
like that
Destiny.
you got Siege, Antony, because that's something else that we could do
Well-
because almost everyone has Siege. And that's something that's not like as much of a commitment because it's just multiplayer you hop in and out of.
Right, but what I don't understand is that like it's downloading, but there's a lock symbol on it. So I don't know if it was my brother or someone else.
That means you don't have the license to play it. So it might be your brother's game. I don't know. You have
How
to
do you
look
transfer
into
that?
it. You have to make him the primary account on the PlayStation if he bought it using his account.
Oh, but I have so many more games though.
Yeah, but you could switch them back and forth. You don't have to hold it.
Is there like a time period where like I can?
I don't know. You have to talk to Jonathan about it because he does it with Tyler, and they share games all the time. But you can share games with another person that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
So
look into it.
yeah, super excited going forward.
A lot of.
If
hopes.
you do get the chance to pick up a computer, Anthony, yeah, I'm down to play with you. Me and Tyler recently got Arma 3, which is like a combat simulator. So like it's like real time military like combat.
Oh, I know
simulator.
Arma 3, yeah.
I
I think-
want to try it with him just because I think
I think I have Armor 3.
it'd probably be incredibly annoying more than anything because you don't know anywhere if you get killed, you have no clue where that fucking shit came from. It's so hard to tell where you're getting shot from. But yeah, super excited. Anything else? I'm thinking. Memories.
I'm trying to think.
We got time
too.
for like one or two more.
What games did we play together?
I remember we played a lot. Well, Call of Duty, obviously. But Call of Duty really doesn't give an opportunity to generate like super fond memories because you're more just like yelling at each
Raging.
other. Yeah.
Unless like you're on a really good like win streak.
Yeah.
Then that's about it.
I remember, speaking of win streaks, I remember me and Jonathan, when they introduced the 2v2s and 3v3s in World War III, me and Jonathan were on 2v2s every fucking day. We had a win streak of like 100 and something games.
It was 106.
Yeah, there you go.
Just playing 2v2 search and destroy. And we played, the maps are very small and condensed, and we just run like we do snipers and be quick scoping kids and stuff like that. And and we just keep playing. We won and won and won and won. It was insane. We just won every game. I think we had a couple of close calls on the more like not search, but the more
I don't remember how we lost. I think what happened was that win streak ended because some kid like fucking dashboarded the game, so it caused us to lose because it disconnected us or some shit.
I think it was something like that. Yeah, because they track your win streak. They show how many games you won in a row. What are you doing?
I'm trying to open up the Steam app. Oh my god, what's going on?
Your phone just turned into a strobe light. Damn, dude, what the hell?
What is going on?
Yeah.
All I want is to see my notifications. Look, 2 new invites.
Oh, you need to add.
Oh my god.
You need to add my.
I don't know. I'm just gonna give up on that.
I'll add you instead.
All right.
Because I've had to make a new account because I forgot my old one. So
no more Sloppy McFloppy?
Did I have a character named Sloppy McFloppy?
That's you! God damn it.
I had a character name. I forgot about Sloppy McFloppy.
Open it back up. What the fuck? You've always been Sloppy McFloppy.
Sloppy McFloppy. I love that name.
Yeah, and it's still your name. No one else is going to have it.
Fuck. What do I do? Because I have PUBG on this new account.
Damn.
Shit. Do you think I can change my name to Sloppy McFloppy?
Oh, no, you could try.
I forgot that existed as a thing.
Yeah, and it was so perfect because, look, no numbers, no nothing.
Yeah.
It was like the OG
Steam.
name.
You don't need numbers on Steam.
No?
Because it doesn't do that where it will like lock your account if you have the same name as someone else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that doesn't matter. Like my Steam profile now is Moshi Guy, and it's not fucking locked at all.
Sloppy McFloppy.
Sloppy McFloppy. Wow, that is a god tier name.
God damn, how did you forget about that?
I forgot about it. That was a long fucking time ago.
Damn.
I don't even remember what I had on that Steam account.
So I had Borderlands 2. I'm looking at all my games now. Borderlands 2, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which had 334 hours on it.
Jesus Christ.
That's how much I played that game. And that's why I spent $15 for the iOS. Borderlands 2 had 355.
Goodness gracious.
And then everything else is 57 on Elder Scrolls Skyrim, 28 hours on Surgeon Simulator. Don't know why I had that many hours on that to begin with.
You played a lot of Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Left 4 Dead 2.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm going to drop out. I have to go do something. So
no problem.
No problem.
We're near the end of the
I hope
podcast.
you all listening enjoyed hearing my lovely voice again.
Yes.
But
Always.
yes. I hope everyone has a good night.
All right. Good night.
Get the fuck out of here. God, I hate that guy.
Left 4 Dead 2. I remember playing. Oh,
Left 4 Dead 2.
Yes.
The mods in Left 4 Dead 2.
Yes.
Crazy.
What else?
We had that game modded
Gary's
to
mod?
shit. We talked about that prior on another episode, but like the Shrek music for the Hulk. And then how I had where every character was a model from the Hyperdimension Neptunia games.
Yes.
So
Wait.
the Hatsune Miku scar, like we talked about before, where the scar skin was Hatsune Miku on it.
Why do I have all the armors here?
I don't know. You probably bought didn't you buy like that stupid ass Call of Duty bundle where you got like every game to Black Ops 2 for like $50?
I bought a lot of really dumb shit.
I'm sure you did. That's what Steam allows you to do because everything's so cheap.
What was that one game that we were playing? I don't know if it was you or I don't know if it was you or Paul now.
What game? What was it about?
It was a zombie game and we could like Hey. I'm gonna go through all the games, see if it rings a bell. It was a zombie game, and it was I don't know if it was Gmod, but it felt a lot like it.
Well, what'd you do in the game? Oh, is that the one where like
This Russian dude came in.
Yes. Oh my god, that was the best. Shawn, this was probably one of the funniest fucking things I've ever experienced. We were playing this game. It's called No More Room in Hell. That's what it was.
Yes.
And it's like a zombie survival game where you go. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead style, where you go through a map and you move forward. And but this one is more survival based. You collect things along
and there's
the
like
map.
a slight story.
Yeah, there's like a slight story, and we had. That was also the same game where we had the greatest anime betrayal ever, and I'll explain in a second. So there's kid zombies in the game, and me and Antony we saw our first kid zombie, and we're like, oh, that sucks ass, and
we're like, that's so sad.
We were standing next to two adults, and we're like, oh, that might be his parents. That's so sad, and we were basically just sitting there all sad about this kid zombie, and. Fuck, what am I gonna say? So we had this Russian dude. For some reason, the servers, they had Russian people on it too. I don't know if all the servers were Russian. I don't know. But this dude, he had a Russian name. He just comes by with it was like a frying pan, and just walks in the room and beats the shit out of all three of them. Just obliterates them with a pan. And we're sitting there oh my God. Because it was
so fucking
funny. It was in the kids' room. This 10-year-old zombie and his parents, and then Russian guy runs in cheeky breaky, my dudes, and he goes in with a frying pan and murders all three of them, obliterates them to death. It was so fucked up, but it was hilarious.
It was so funny because we were just sitting there at the entrance of the room. We're like, oh, we don't want to go in there and kill them, and this dude comes by us and just hits. It was a little girl, I think. It was a little.
It might have been a little girl. I don't remember.
I think it was a little girl. He hits his little girl in the face with the frying pan,
and her body just goes flying into the wall. And it was funny because it made a noise, so you heard the ping of the pan smacking against her skull. I was like, "Holy shit!" It was so messed up. No More Room in Hell.
It was so good.
Man.
There was Gmod.
That was also the thing where. I was near the final thing of the game, and if you got bit in the game, you didn't die right away. You died over time, and Antony got bit, and I had to leave him behind. And when you turn into a zombie, you're an actual zombie. And I was near the final things of the game, and Antony had come in, and he managed to bite me. So it was almost like this sad movie because I was trying to get to the end before I died from the bite, and I had made it right to the train. No, that was a different time. But there's another time. But I had made it right to the train, and I died right before I got onto the train. And then the other time was I saw you outside, your zombie form, just chilling outside, and I opened the door and I had to mow you down because you were in the way. But it was just just stuff out of a sad movie where
for real,
your friend gets bit, and we were having this weird emotional breakdown in this stupid zombie game. It's actually free. It was free. I don't know if it still is.
I don't know. It's on my account.
That game was hard as shit too. I don't remember how many times we actually won.
Yeah, that was a really hard zombie game.
Yeah, you died quite a bit because there's just so many ways to die, and you took so much damage.
There's a lot of zombies too.
Yeah, a shitload of zombies. I remember that one time where you picked up the sniper and you went to the roof of the building.
Yeah,
and you were trying to snipe down, and then I remember one of us fell down there and died as we impacted into the ground. Ah, man.
Okay,
fun games.
I got Wolfenstein New Order, Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, Grand Theft Auto on the PS4. Not
Do you remember?
PC.
Was it you that we were with that one, the PS4, where we were just causing mass chaos on the highway?
Oh, we would try to get the biggest pile up.
Yeah, we were trying to make the biggest pile up. And what would happen was cars were trying to drive around it, but they were driving on a 70-degree slope on the mountain to get around it. And they were getting stuck too.
And then the cops would come.
Yeah, the cops would come. And then people were starting to fight the cops. And there was just this mass hysteria. We were just sitting there chilling. Then every once in a while, someone would toss a grenade into it and 30 cars would explode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I remember
was crazy.
I remember taking forever to do a heist.
Oh, the heist.
Oh, the flying one. The flying one. The flying. Oh my god.
I don't remember which one that is. Do you remember the one where you had to steal the AC-130?
Yes.
And then we always have one person steal it, and the other ones would race in there with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there's one where it took fucking forever.
It was the one. It was
with the planes.
It was that one where you had to like go in and steal from the military like medical facility.
Yeah, you had to steal the fighter jet and then outrun the other fighter jets.
No, that was the police one.
That was the police one.
Remember where you had to like go? You had to like sneak
helicopter?
into the police. You had to sneak into the prison. Remember? And then there would always be someone. You'd have one person in a jet defending the helicopter.
Okay, yep.
And then someone else would have to like break in with the bus and then get out. And then there would always be someone that would fucking die in either the helicopter or something trying to get away because there was hundreds of cop cars chasing us at all times. Yeah, those heists did not mess around in GTA.
No, they did not. They sucked. I remember downloading GTA on the PC for like a week because I was in DR. Dominican Republic, for those of you hearing, and the Wi-Fi there is shittier than the one at my house, and it took a week, literally, just to like, oh yeah, No More Room in Hell.
Yeah, No More Room in Hell.
Super Hexagon, Arma, Unturned, Arma 2, Devil May Cry.
Yeah, we played a lot of those like free-to-play zombie games.
Yeah,
Unturned was like that too. Are you reading
the stuff you've got now? What are you reading?
On Steam. He's reading his Steam list of his games.
Hitman Absolution, Hitman Sniper Challenge.
I can't believe I forgot about Sloppy McFloppy.
Damn.
That's almost like a sin.
Skullgirls?
Skullgirls is that fighting game. Oh, Skullgirls is that fighting game.
Thief.
I have Skullgirls
I have
too.
all of Thief and Thief 2 and I didn't play it, and Tomb Raider?
You mean like
what's wrong with me? Oh my god. Well, yeah, that was all my games.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. We're past the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah.
We'll go ahead and call that for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 17 of the Thought Patrol podcast. Again, if you like our content, feel free to subscribe either through the podcasting services or on YouTube. That is our homepage, or where most of our shit goes down. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to come talk to the hosts, hang out, maybe organize a game night or something. Like I said, I could play either on console or on PC now. So definitely hit us up. Leave a comment if you have anything, if you have your own fond gaming memories you did as you were younger or recently, or anything over the past couple of years that just really stuck out to you, go ahead, leave them in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, just that participation. If you guys can take the time to just participate, we'd really appreciate it. It helps out a lot, especially with the videos, gets them out there for more people to listen. And yeah, cool stuff. Can I get a sign off from both of you before we call it a night?
See ya in the next one, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not too busy.
Yeah, hopefully Antony's here. What about you, Shawn?
Kisses and all your pink cards.
There it is.
Yeah.
And as Jonathan would always say, rock out with your cock out. He could not be here for that this week, or he was like just here, but yeah. Jonathan would say rock out with your cock out. I need to think of something. I can't think of anything.
I gotta come up with something too.
Yeah. But we appreciate you guys tuning in, and you all have a fantastic day.